Hey everybody, I am back. I am back. I am back. Happy Thursday evening. Hope everybody's doing great. Hey, mommy money getter. How are you, girl? How are you? Lily's coming in, but if you want to, you can come up too. I'm good. I'm good. Could always be better.
I'm good.
Don't repeat me. Say hey, everybody.
Hi, everybody. I'm out to make Mickey Mouse Club in Minecraft.
Be quiet, Mickey Mouse and Minecraft. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and Minecraft. The only things he thinks about. And Thomas. Okay. Cool.
Remember?
Cool. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, go get your pencil. What you bring this to me for?
Tweet.
Go get your pencil. And get the math page. Trying to do things when kids are up. This is what happens. It's over here. But get the math one for him too. So today we're just gonna be, talking about some real life shit, some real life stuff. We're gonna be talking about friendships, disagreements, and relationships. The good, the bad, the ugly, the miscommunication, the disappointments, the arguments, all of that. I'm waiting for my guest. Our guest today is gonna be Nuestra Familia, aka Lily. So yeah, I told her that I'm on, so she should be coming shortly. These topics, especially around my circle, have been, real, real crazy lately. The relationships, the friendships, the drama in between. Sorry, guys. Had to be a mom, so I had to mute for a minute. Go ahead. Write your letters. What letter is that?
P.
P for what? No, that's not a P. That's a R. No, that's a J for jump rope. Jump rope.
on the road.
Yes. So yeah. So, grab whatever snacks, grab a drink, grab
Jam.
whatever you want so you can join
Oh, I want.
and be
I
peaceful.
want
Oh, my bad. Hold on, hold on.
Jay.
All right.
Jay.
There goes my girl.
And the octopus.
Hey
And the
y'all.
octopus. Look at the
No,
octopus.
that's a jellyfish, Jay. Oh my goodness. Now he want to do his homework.
Hi, Nana. Kids
Look,
will be
now,
kids. That's how they are. When they see mom is
I
busy, that's when
know.
they want to act out
Jay.
and ask for everything.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
I
So
was
you can
back here. I was
introduce
like, girl,
this.
why is this girl not adding me?
Oh yeah, I didn't see you. I wasn't even looking there. This kid got me all discombobbled.
Then I heard you say, I texted her and told her I was on. I was like, oh, let me check my text message.
Uh, I'm
I
crazy. I'm crazy.
Yeah,
Li-
so
Um,
hi. I can't see the comments, so I don't know what they're saying.
you can't
I'll
see it when
check.
I bring it up on the screen either.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see it now.
Okay. So MMG said it's all a part of life when you let others in. Yeah. Whether
Mm-hmm.
it's friends or relationships. Yeah. Let me know if certain things, you know,
If you
if
know, you
cer-
know.
if certain things are too much, let me know.
Oh no, I'm by myself, girl. Plus, I don't even think my channel's linked, so I'm good.
Oh no, okay. All right.
I don't think so because it asked me
All
if I
right, here.
wanted to join the chat, and then I put yes because I was gonna tell you I was in the backstage, but then it said I had to link my channel. I was like, nope.
Okay.
So I don't think it's linked. We good. We're safe.
Talking louder.
Yeah, I'm talking louder because you're getting me angry. That's what he says when I yell. That I'm talking louder.
I got my kids playing upstairs. Fortnite.
Yeah, he was playing all this time, and like I said, now he want to come this way. Now, all right, go to the living room. I'll call you when I'm done. Yeah, now, right? But anyway, so
Mm-hmm.
how you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. Doing mommy stuff as usual. Laundry, cooking, cleaning. Girl, no se acaba.
I know. Tell me about it. So, as you
No,
guys
here.
know, I'm not alone today. I got my girl here, Lily, also known as Nuestra Familia. That is her channel.
Hey, hey, everybody.
Most of you guys that follow me do already follow her, but I will drop it in the chat as well, just in case. So you guys can go and follow her. Let me do that right now. Let's all help each other.
Facts. We all
If you're
struggling out here.
exactly, if you're a content creator, connect and we'll connect with you as well. That's what we're all about. So help us help you.
Right?
Yeah,
Because we can't be stingy. It's
exactly.
enough YouTube for all of us.
Yes. So hold on a minute because my phone, of course, it doesn't want to let me go into the comments right now for some reason. So let me go on regular on the laptop, I mean.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to have to do to see the comments. Because, well, I mean, you could pull them up too.
Yeah, I could pull them up.
Ouch.
But on the when you're on StreamYard, not as many people come in as when you're on regular YouTube. That's the thing.
¿Y por qué no hiciste? Pero si lo haces regular YouTube, does that link my No, it doesn't link my channel, girl.
Oh.
Not that I think, because I've seen people doing like that dual live thingy, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
see the other person on live.
You don't?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't
Did you
think.
link it though here?
No, I didn't link it. I don't think so.
Oh. Let me see. I'm trying to grab your link. There it goes. Wait, do I have to do something special? Oh, I probably just have to copy the. All right. I got it. I usually do it on my phone. There we go. I got it. I got it. All right. So, what you want to talk about first?
Whatever you want. You the host.
All right.
I'm the
So,
guest. I'm the guest.
all right. So, I guess we could talk about like meeting people online and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And then we could go from there. Like, meeting content creators or just creators in general online is one thing. But I don't know. When you get like more personal with them,
Yeah.
it could get totally different, especially like when you start, talking on the back end, or even if you like meet, you know, it's like there's
You're a
just a whole
different
different
person.
vibe from just saying hey in the chats and whatever, you keep it moving. But
Yeah.
you get kind of a like attachment with them because you get like a friendship.
Yeah.
But you can also, to me, you can also get that same energy and vibe without meeting a person online. But in the other sector that I'm in, unfortunately, a lot of people, been going through things because of miscommunication. It started with miscommunication and
Hmm.
escalated so quickly from there. Like, it's crazy how it's not even a week yet, and you don't even know the half of everything that went on these last like 5 days.
I
And
bet.
it's like crazy, you know?
I
Have you
bet.
ever met?
I
Yeah.
always say that YouTube is like high school all over again, because
Yeah.
people always misunderstand things, or some people mix up people's words, or some people sit here and they take one thing and they make it so huge that it's like, yo, it wasn't even that big of a deal, but you're making it a big deal, so other people are making it a big deal. Like,
Yep,
it's not
because
that
then
serious.
they'll either throw subliminals or they won't, and they'll say, they'll say your name, and
Hmm.
like they'll go into somebody else's chat and bring whatever happened in your chat up in that chat, and then it just goes from there. Because people that are like mutual, supporters, then they start, talking about you guys, and they eventually land up choosing between you.
Oh yeah, that happened to me plenty of times on here.
Really.
Plenty. And I'm so
Yeah, and
over
that
it.
yeah, and that sucks,
Mhm.
because in my sector I really try to stay neutral and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Um because you don't want to be in no drama, but
Right.
at a certain point it's like when can you no longer be that neutral person, if especially like me, that I'm a mod in a few of these um
Yeah.
channels. It's hard for me because
Yeah.
if you go to one person's channel and they might be talking crap about the other, then you go into the next, they're talking crap about the other one, and it's like, oh my god, like I want to be there to support you guys, but now you're talking crap about each other, you know?
It's hard, yeah.
And then the supporters that, some of them see it like, yeah, they know that I'm neutral and things like that. They know that I'm not a shit starter. But then there's others that think because I am in all the chats or whatever like that,
They
that
think you're two-faced.
exactly.
Yeah. That's what they think about
Exactly.
me too. I don't care.
And then
I
it
don't care.
sucks. And it sucks when you actually started um like supporting somebody else, like from the beginning. That's how you got in the sector. But
Hmm.
then you met the other people that you kind of got closer with,
Yeah.
and now they're all arguing amongst each other. So it's like, although I feel like I'm a, family with everybody, but more so in the people that I mod channels, because I'm there every day. We're talking back and forth. We're talking on the back end. You know, you know what I'm saying? They come to support my
Hmm.
channel. So it's like hard to still support the person that I came into this sector supporting before
Yeah.
I was even on YouTube as whatever you want to call it, creator, or you know
Supporter. Yeah.
yeah. So it's like, how do you keep the, but how do you just keep the peace? And like, do you eventually have to choose? What do you think?
I don't think you have to choose. I mean, as long as you keep it real and keep it 100 with everybody, I feel you don't have to choose. Unless they disrespect you, or unless you feel like, well, at least me, if I feel like I'm being disrespected, or if I feel like you're just trying to shit on me because I'm cool with everybody, then that's when I take my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to part ways with you because I not want, because it just happened to me recently. I don't even want to say names because people know people, but it just
Yeah.
happened to me recently where I rocked with both of them. You know what I'm saying? And but there's one that I met first. So like
Mm-hmm.
I rock with them like 100%, and a lot of people just don't rock with him, and that's okay. But then there's the other one where I do talk a lot with them outside of YouTube, and I thought we were cool. But then it's like, because I rock with the first one, obviously I was a problem. And I'm like, why am I a problem when all I do is just support? Like, I'm not taking sides. I'm not talking about neither one of them. I'm not disrespecting neither one of them. I've always been 100 with both of y'all, and I've always said, like, I'm cool with dude, I'm cool with dude, and that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't choose sides. But what happened? I had to part ways with one of them. Why? Because they were being disrespectful to me. One, they
Wow.
took my wrench, and they said
Mm-hmm.
that supposedly they were going to take everybody's wrench that rocks with that person. Not nobody got wrenched and taken but mine. Nobody's wrench got taken but mine. And then talking about, oh, I'm not gonna rock with nobody that rocks with them, and everybody that rocks with them is trash and woo woo. Okay, but everybody that rocks with them is still in the chat except me. You get what I'm trying to say? And then
Yeah.
try to sit here and say that I was choosing sides only because I wasn't agreeing with what they said. It's like, okay, this is where I put a stop to it, because now you're involving me, and now you're talking negative about me and trying to make me look bad when I never took sides, when I never said anything bad about either one. But I'm being, like, what is that word called? Like, I'm basically being, um what is that?
Gaslighted.
Is that what it's called? Where they try to act like, outside of YouTube, they were trying to act like we're cool. Like, they still kept saying, like, oh, don't take it personal. Like, me and you are cool 100%,
Yeah,
Lily, blah, blah,
gaslighting
blah.
you.
Yeah, but then on YouTube, it's like, oh, no, I don't rock with people like that, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
taking
because
my
I already
wrench.
know just by what you're saying, I know who it is, and
Yeah.
he's hot headed.
Yeah. So, no, it's like I had
Yeah,
to
but I
part
know it's
ways.
hard because they're both
I
hot
had to.
headed, actually.
Yeah, I had to part ways because it's like, I'm not gonna disrespect you. You never did nothing to me. I don't have nothing against you. And I'm not gonna sit here and lower myself to your standards just because you're mad about somebody else, like another content creator. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. But don't think I don't notice what you did. Like, I literally seen, and I literally was in a chat when you were saying, I'm taking everybody's wrench that
Yeah,
is in that chat,
I was
and
actually
nobody's
in
wrench
there
got
that
taken.
day.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was the only oddball that he literally was like, "Bing, taking your wrench. Don't take it offensive. Blah blah blah." But I'm gonna take it from everybody's. I'm like, okay. I'm sitting here. I'm still waiting. It's been like a month. I'm still waiting for other people to lose their wrench. and
Yeah, and
nobody
they still
lost it
be in
on.
the other person's chat too.
Yeah, so I'm sitting here like, hold on, was it just me? Like what? But then on the back end, no, we cool. We always been cool. We gonna stay cool. There's nothing but love. Blah blah blah. Like I don't got time for that. I don't got
Yeah.
time for that. So I don't. I mean, as long as you know where you stand, and as long as you are respectful to both parties, I feel like you don't ever have to, like pick
Yeah,
sides or
now it's
anything like that.
actually it was two, now it's three and four as of yesterday. So
Ay, ay, Dios
I'm
mío.
telling you, every day it's like it's growing the amount of people.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's so crazy, and like we're all adults, and
Yeah.
and what I've been telling everybody is the simple communication. The first of all, the misunderstanding is what started it, but then
Mhm.
what escalated it was no communication. And I
Yeah.
told, most of them, I told them, the where it messed up from the beginning is that whenever you feel the energy like off in your friendship or whatever, that's the moment you bring it up to the person. Like, hey, if you're close, say, hey, bitch, what's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
if you're not as close, to call them like that, but just say, hey, I'm just feeling that the energy's off. What's up?
Yeah.
At
What's
least
going
bring it,
on?
you know?
Mhm.
Like,
Exactly.
yeah,
Always keep it
like, let me
100.
know if it's just me, is that it, is something going on, something bothering you? That's
Yeah.
where the whole thing started and ended, with no communication, you know?
Yeah,
And
that's
then
why I be
when you
like, I like to clear the air. I be like, yo, I'm reaching out to you because of this, that. And they be like, no, why you feel like that? No, it's because I like to clear the air. Tell me what's going on. Like, is this what's happening? Is this how you feel or what?
yeah, so
Because
you
I
know
ain't
how to
trying.
move from then.
Yeah.
And yeah, and it does suck because all it took was a little bit of communication. And if things still went, they still went their separate ways after that, but at least everybody involved knows that they tried to talk.
Exactly.
And
Yep.
that's, to me, all that matters. So, because even if you part ways afterwards, at least you know that you had a conversation.
Yeah, my
And
mind.
to me, it
My,
wasn't that serious either. It wasn't that serious in the beginning, but now it, like, you know how it goes. Sometimes people say things that they, shouldn't, or felt in that moment.
mm-hmm.
And sometimes it takes a turn. It goes left real fast. It goes left real fast.
For real. I've been there. Hmm.
Yeah, but a few of these people too that you're talking about, they have um problems with multiple people.
Yeah, yeah,
So
they
it's
do.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know. And nobody's better than each other either. No matter how much, you want to
Exactly.
act like you are. Nobody's better than each other. Come on now. We don't have no freaking millionaires in the crew that I know of.
I'm
Let
a
me know if any
millionaire.
of
What
them
you
are
talking about,
millionaires.
girl?
Hey G Dub, how are you? Welcome in,
Hey, hey.
welcome in. Whoever is watching, please, you're more than welcome to come join in. Join in the conversation, drop a comment, hit that like button, of course. You can subscribe if you haven't. This is Lily on the panel with me, aka her channel name is Nuestra Familia, and her link is in the chat. If you would like to subscribe, please subscribe to her. She's a great person. She's a mother, she's a cook, she's a great vibe. So please
Okay,
subscribe
look
to her
at you
channel.
go. You a whole YouTube content creator. Look at you go. You a pro.
I'm trying, girl. I'm
I wouldn't know
trying.
half the things to say. I'd be like,
I'll
hi.
be trying. I'll be all over the place.
That's good
I gotta
though.
I gotta say I've learned from some great people, and that's
Yeah.
what gets me mad about them, sad about them, disappointed. because they are
Yeah.
some great content creators. They're all different, trust me. All different personalities, all different kinds of channels. Like they all have their own thing. You know what I'm saying? One
Yeah.
just likes to stick to stories and talk about stories and the lore within the stories. Then there's one that likes the entertainment, like stuff, like talking about what going on in Hollywood or the music industry and shit like that. And then the other one, she just likes to, she'll talk about some serious stuff. She'll even talk about God sometime, gospel, this, that, but she likes to talk shit too. So
Yeah.
they're all different. But at one point, they were in the same circle. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy because just like a week or so ago, a few of them were on a trip together. And literally like a day or two later, everything ended.
Oh
So
heck
that
no.
really sucks. It really does, you know?
That's crazy.
Hey, love by everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Baby
Oh,
hi.
sorry. I'm not bringing the thing to the thing.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute. What?
G Dub said, Hi, Lily.
Hi. Hmm.
And then we have love by everyone and hated by my enemies. Woo,
Ooh, I love that name.
right?
That should be my name right there.
Mommy, give me the candy.
No, you just ate an ice cream.
They want 500 snacks a day, don't they?
I, yeah, they want
Did they get a
everything.
lot of candy on Halloween?
No, they don't really give candy like that over here no more.
No. Damn, and I would
Mm-mm.
think because his house is, they would.
I know, right? But I don't know. They didn't really give a lot.
Van Jackson got a good amount. And he went late because on Halloween, first of all, he didn't take him to school so he could spend the day with him. And supposedly they were going to go early to do stuff for Halloween. He ended up freaking calling me like at 2 o'clock. Oh, you didn't because I had his bucket, but I had
Yeah.
forgot to give it to him because he stood with him the night before.
Hmm.
So I forgot to give him the darn bucket. I'm like, you couldn't go into a store and buy a damn bucket or a bag. He calls me
Wow.
like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, telling me about the damn bucket,
Girl.
telling me about the damn bucket. I'm like, are you serious? You
Mm-mm.
couldn't. Hey Victoria,
Hey,
mommy money getters
MMG.
on the
What's
stage.
good, Lily? What's good, M3? What's going on?
Hey,
Can you guys
girl.
hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we could hear
can.
you good.
Okay, cool. I'm trying out my new, well, I've got my speaker on again. So,
Oh, okay.
Your car speaker?
no, like a speaker attached to, my phone.
Oh, you fancy.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
what kind of
fancy.
speaker?
You know what? You can get them cheaper than what I paid for them on Amazon, but it's just like you hook it onto your phone, or I guess yeah, your phone. It's for your phone, and then it's
Mm-hmm.
just a little small speaker that attaches to your collar or whatever.
Okay, like a microphone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I
Okay,
meant. What did I
yeah.
say?
That's
Speaker?
what. Yeah, you said speaker. Yeah,
I'm in
that's what
microphone.
I've been telling Lily that I want. I need a microphone. I need a micro. I'm like, I need to. I need one. Yeah, those are cool.
I got some. I don't even use them.
Yes, that's Liliana. Victoria says hi, and she asked if that was
Hi.
you.
Hi, Victoria.
Hey, Teresa. Welcome
Oh, it's
in.
because I
Welcome
have
in.
my picture. Nobody knows how I look.
You are
You look
so pretty,
cute.
by the way.
Yeah, you look
Like,
pretty, girl.
mm-hmm,
Gracias. So I gotta be hiding though, because there's too many toxic people.
Oh,
mm-hmm. You got to
oh,
watch your
brother.
back. Got to
Well,
watch your back.
after a person, I used to hide myself for a long time in the sector that I was in,
Hmm.
and for a long, long time, I hid myself until one of the you know what, plastered my photo on her community wall.
Like, that is so childish.
For real.
How did
She
it get to that point where you're
she
that?
she freaking found me on Facebook. And not only that, it was a photo from like freaking almost 10 years ago, 2016.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Like, girl.
That's
Is it
crazy.
that serious? And it wasn't because I was talking, shit to her on her page or whatever. It was because I was in the comments of somebody else's that I support.
Wow.
It,
Yeah.
people are so childish. It's like that's the one thing that I'm concerned about is the type of people like you don't know who's in your bushes listening. You don't know who secretly
Hmm.
hates you, because I feel like most people are genuine, but sometimes people are not and they secretly hate you or don't like you and you don't know what person may be watching your channel and may have a screw or two loose.
Girl,
You
Yeah.
know,
that's what's wrong with me. I was
Or
telling
five or
that to Mama
six.
Three. I got people reporting my channel. Like, what? That's why I
for
be watching what I
what?
say.
For what? Cooking?
That's
Exactly.
what
She don't
I
do nothing
said.
serious. Like, come on
And
now.
hangman, how in the world could you get upset with somebody cooking? That's why I'm
Girl,
telling you, people don't have it all upstairs.
it's crazy. I'm like, I
Victoria
don't know
says
what
you
I
are
did.
so beautiful, Lily.
Gracias.
And hey, Lakanda sis, how are you? Thanks for dropping by.
Hey,
Hey,
girl.
Heliconis. Hello, hello.
I
Yeah,
love
so
that
yeah,
name.
so that's crazy. And just because you support certain people, it has to get to that level. That's stupid.
Right. It's you have to be able to agree to disagree. I love to disagree. Everybody should know that about me by now. I love to disagree simply because I just don't like groupthink or herd mentality. I don't want to think what everybody else is thinking. But
Right.
if I agree with you and it makes sense, then I agree.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
But um, that being said, I stand on whatever I say, and I don't waver much. However, sometimes my opinions can come off strong, and some people can't accept that. Like I can accept your opinion is different from mine, but I think sometimes people don't really like how I defend my position. You know.
Yeah. Yeah,
that
some
happens a
people
lot.
don't. I know some people be like, if you don't agree with what I think,
Hmm.
then we shouldn't be friends. Like, what?
Right, right. And depending on what it is, most of the time it's just a difference in opinion. Sometimes it may not be that you disagree. That other person is just seeing life from their perspective. And they may see it how you see it later on, or they may never do that. But it's not about life or death. Why do you care? Like, why do you care about whether somebody gets food stamps or not? Like, that's not
Yeah.
coming out of your pocket.
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
25 cents, maybe 25 cents a month, you know?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed when I started giving the updates about that, I had some harsh comments in my
Mhm,
thing. But I wouldn't, give them the same energy. I would be like, "Thank you for your comment. Have a great day." Like I'm not gonna be going
mhm,
back and forth with you because you're miserable or on your high horse. Like no,
Yeah, it's
mhm,
not worth it.
you know, like come on. And then you're blaming, the president. I'm not blaming nobody. I'm reading what the hell I read from the news. Like, come on. These people be taking it too much to the heart.
My
Mm-hmm.
whole thing is it's actual Christians who are saying, oh, people need to get out and work. When the Bible says, yes, the Bible said a man who does not work does not eat, but the Bible also says that we are supposed to put something aside for those who don't have. We're supposed to be charitable as well. That's a part of worshiping God, being there for others and not judging them. Yes, there are people who are milking the system who refuse to work, but even that is a sickness and an illness because who wants to rely on the little bit the government gives them and not get anything more out of life? Who really wants to do that? So that's
Right.
not so that's not really I think a behavioral issue. I think it's a mental health issue to say, you know what? I'm going to collect this little bit of money and then I'm just going to stay planted right here. This is as far as I want to go in life, you
Mm-mm.
know.
Exactly.
And I'm not judging anybody who has been on it, or I'm just saying, like, at some point, most people will say, you know what, this is not enough for me. I'm going to go back to school, or my kids are older now. I'm going to go back to work, or I'm feeling better now. I think I can go and get a job. But for somebody to say, okay, I just want $200 in food stamps, a couple of dollars in cash, you know.
And it's crazy. It's because the people that do take advantage, that everybody thinks everybody's like that, and
Right.
it's not like that, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Like, but I don't feel like most people are taking advantage. I know people who are, I have a family member and I saw them recently, and they are addicted to narcotics
Yeah.
and they look horrible. I had never seen them look like that before. And we were all just shocked to see our family member like that. But addiction is a disease. It's not
Yeah.
something that you can just pray away or wish away. It's something that takes, you know, uh, a spiritual, a spiritual, awakening for
Yeah.
somebody to come up off of something like that. And that's,
Mm-hmm.
for me, I understand those type of things. I've never been addicted to drugs or alcohol, but I just understand human beings on a different level that it's not always what we see, and judging people doesn't make them get any better or change their behavior. All we can do is try to love them through it and pray for
Yep. Yep.
That is so true. And maybe try to teach them, because
them. Right.
sometimes people just need to be taught something maybe they were never taught, growing up. And maybe, whether it's somebody in your family, maybe you can be that person. If it's a friend, be a better friend, teach them different ways. If they're not good, like with money financially, teach them a way to be, you know, where they
Right.
need to be. Like even my mom, like I'm the daughter, and I taught my mom how to be better with her money,
Yeah.
so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter even the age.
Nope. Nope. You can teach anybody some
Absolutely.
knowledge.
Absolutely. I was telling my mom, I think you may have seen it on my Facebook because you're over there sometimes, M3.
Hmm.
But I posted that I'm glad that my adult daughters, can stand on their own 2 feet. I got an 18-year-old over here who thinks she's a Rockefeller. And so I have to tell her, you got to save your money. You don't have to pay bills or anything like that, but you're not chumping me either. You're not going to waste your money and then I pay for you. You got to learn how to save money. You have to learn how to be responsible. And you're not somebody who has, been without all her life. I give you guys everything so you don't have to just have this or have to have that. Learn how to save your money and make sure that you have what you need. Like, don't always have to be out here buying this and buying that. And I had to come to that, on my own as well because I used to, when I worked, I could have had a lot more money when I retired if I
Yeah.
saved and put it into my 401k. And I didn't do that. I was just spending it just like this. I could work all the overtime I wanted at some point, and I had enough to pay everything on my own as a single mom, and I still was just spending it like really, honestly, living paycheck to paycheck, not saving a dime. So I don't want my kids to be like that.
That happens too when you wanna, when you want what you want when you want. But yeah, I have to. I'm teaching my 18-year-old the same thing. Like, although he doesn't work, but when he does get money, like when you go to school, you get that. Like if they overpay,
Hmm.
you get that money back. I had to take him to the bank and was like, put a portion of it in your checking, but almost all of it in your savings, and don't touch anything because
Right.
you have parents that provide for you, so you don't need to waste that money you
Right.
know if
Mm-hmm.
you want to put a little bit of in the checking, because of course when they see money, it's like their eyes are wide open, but I'm like, go ahead, put some in your checking, whatever. But what these kids mostly want to buy food, because we provide them the
Right.
clothes and stuff.
Hmm. Hmm.
But they'll freaking go and waste so much money on food, or if they're lazy, they get it delivered, and
Yeah.
for the
Hmm.
price of the price of 2 or 3 meals, they're paying for one meal.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Exactly.
yeah, I'm like, you cannot do that just because you have it.
I'm not at that stage yet. My son's only 9, so
I
I'm
know.
getting there.
Well,
Girl,
good luck. You better start saving now, girl.
child.
I don't even got money to save.
Anytime you get money, put $10 here, 12 $20 there, put it away.
My kids are like this, like, oh, I'll get more. That's
Yeah.
how they are. They're just like, oh, I can get more money. It doesn't matter. I'll get more. or
Yeah.
they'll tell me, well, it's not your money. Why do you care if I waste it? What?
I heard
I
that. I
care
got
because
nieces like that.
what do you mean? Why do I care? Because you don't pay for anything. And so if I get like as moms, do you feel like children should pay you rent?
I don't
I was
think
gonna
that
do a live about this. What do you guys think? Do you think that your kids should pay rent?
I don't think they should pay you rent, but if you want to act like it's for paying rent, go ahead
Hmm.
and take the money, and then when they're ready and moving out your house, give it back to them.
Facts. Oh my God. Great minds think alike. Oh, man, that's so scary. That's exactly
I'm
what I'm
starting to think
thinking.
like that because I told my child, I'm like, look, you don't have to pay for anything. Your only job is to go to school,
Mhm.
and
Hmm.
work your
Yeah.
part-time job or whatever. I'm buying her car. I'm looking for her a car right now, but I'm like, you will have to pay insurance just because
Yeah.
I don't want her to take all her money and blow it on lashes and,
Yeah.
going out having fun with her friends. But now I'm starting to think my mom has always made me pay rent and I resented her for that. And I tell her that to this until this day. Like, I know I had kids and I had to pay you. My mom was a child care provider. She ran daycares. That's what she got her degree in. That's what she went to school for. So this was not just her babysitting, this was her business. And I felt like, okay, I should pay you. But at some points, I felt like, well, it was really hard paying you and trying to pay for my house. I feel like as your child, you could have helped some. And
Yeah.
so I want my kids to leave my home with good credit and a
Yeah.
savings. And I don't want them to feel like, because some parents say, well, it's teaching them responsibility. But I feel like I don't want to teach my kids that life is a struggle. You can get help and you can start off ahead. And with
Hmm.
black kids don't get that opportunity a lot of times. They don't get that help with the down payment on a house or help getting married. They don't get that.
It's true.
So,
And us, any minority in like at all, like
mhm,
even as
Yeah. Yeah.
Spanish people, we don't get that help either.
Nope, we
right.
sure don't.
And so
But
I
I
want to.
think, yeah,
I have friends that work. They didn't have to pay for childcare. They were able to buy homes. They were able to do this and do that because all they had, even the single moms, the divorced moms like me at the time, they were able to do a lot more because they didn't have to worry about, okay, who's going to get my kids after school. And I'm like, my kids are only with you like 2 hours. And then,
mm,
finally they got old enough and I didn't have to worry about that. But by that time, I'm almost ready to retire anyway. But
Hmm.
long story short, I'm rethinking letting my kids think that they don't have to pay anything. No, I think I need to have it a designated account. You need to give me this amount every month. This is your rent. But
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
or you're gonna have to do this. And I'm putting it into this account for them because when you run low or you run short, then you're looking at me.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, and when they and it's for some reason, like you said, even though it is their money, and they just think like that, like they're gonna get more money, or
Mhm.
and that's not right because not only do they have their paycheck, but they have your money,
Mhm.
Exactly.
Mhm.
and that's not fair. That
Right.
isn't.
So
But
yeah.
yeah, I don't see a problem with taking a portion of it, especially if you're not going to use it. If you're actually just going to put it into an account,
Mhm.
that's fine. Because I feel like as a parent, if you're doing fine, like I can understand if you're down and out and you really need, because your family, your village, then, I understand if you're really going to use it towards rent. But if you can do it on your own and you just teaching them responsibility, there's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely. I know
Yeah.
some parents, as soon as their kids turn 18, automatically go get a job, go do this, go do that. And
I got kicked out at 17.
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
as I heard someone saying that that was kind of like the ravages of like slavery because, or people, having a lot of mouths to feed. Like like back in the day, families had 10 kids and, you know, if they could get rid of somebody at 18, then that was one less mouth they had to feed. If they could send you off to college or to the military or whatever. But in my mind, 17 is still a baby.
I
Yeah, and
was the only one.
especially and that's crazy, Lily, because you didn't even have children at that age. I could imagine
Nope.
if you had children, then it's like you already grown, you have children, but not
Hmm.
even like I wouldn't do that. But I'm just saying, like, different people's mindset. But you don't even have kids. What the hell they what the hell they throwing you out for?
Yeah, my mama crazy. My mama didn't care.
And you
And
said
I
you
was the
was the
only one
only
because
one?
because I got older sisters and older brothers, but they were all out of the house already. And it was just
Mm.
me.
Oh.
You know what I'm
So
saying? And
what did you do, if you don't mind me asking, when that happened?
she just didn't like the fact that I kept telling her like, yo, like I'm not gonna be doing every single thing you keep telling me to do since I was little because I'm already 17. And those things to me were just mainly like I couldn't hang out with friends, I couldn't have friends, I couldn't be on the phone after 8 o'clock, I couldn't I couldn't sit and watch TV after 9 o'clock. Like it was just too strict. And I'm sitting here like, yo, I'm 17 years old dealing with all of this. Like I ain't
Oh, so
got
she
time for
was like,
this.
"You think you're grown? Go be grown." That's what she did.
That's what she did. That's exactly what she said. Cause she was like, "Tu te crees grande? You think you grown? You think you grown? Well, like get the fuck out, get the fuck out." Like, damn. I'm like, what the? And I just came home from school with my friend talking about something. Go live with your friend. I'm like, what? Why I gotta live with my friend? Go live with your friend. I'm
Mama
like,
was
all right, whatever.
Mama
And
was
what did you
raw.
do? And did you go live with a friend?
You want the truth? No, I did not. I went to go live in the park. I had my
Oh
stuff in my
my.
friend's
Oh,
house though.
You had
I
what?
stayed at the park, girl. I ain't go with my friend. I ain't gonna be no. What's that word called? Like I don't know how to say it in English, but yo no iba a hacer una rima. Why you say that in English?
Yeah, what the hell is the word right now? What's the
Yeah,
word
I
when you
forgot.
like a leech off
oh,
somebody?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna be
Yeah.
that. Especially not at 17. You know what that is? I go to school and she be like, "Oh, she lives for me." Her mom kicked her. Girl, no. Didn't nobody know where I was staying at. The only person that knew was my best friend. That's it. Didn't nobody know where I was at.
Oh wow,
So what
that's a
happened after that? Like, how long were you on the streets, Lily?
I was there for about nine, 8, 9 months or so because I was about to be 18, and my friend, my best friend's brother, he had just got an apartment, and he was like, "If you want, you can come live with us." And I was like, "People gonna think like we're a couple or whatever." He's like, "Man, I don't care what they think. I just don't want you in the street." So I ended up living with him in the basement. He was upstairs with his girlfriend, and I was in the basement living, not living, well, yeah, I can say living. I had like a little bed like by the laundry part or whatever,
Hmm.
and I was there for a good like year and a half because I think I left there when I was gonna be 20. Yeah, or I had to, no, I was gonna be 20 when I left there too. And that's when I got with my first boyfriend, which is the one that beat my butt and made me go into a coma.
Oh my
So
God, Lily. I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
Lily got a
Like, this is
story. She could
triggering,
write a book.
triggering, Lily. I'm
She could
sorry,
write a
Lily.
book.
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I've been through a
And
lot, and that's
that's
why I
why
don't.
I just want I don't want that for my girls. And I try to tell them, like, don't be like me. Like, I could have I you know, I had a upbringing that wasn't ideal, a very dysfunctional upbringing, and I was working so hard trying to finish college, and it seemed like it was just taking me forever. But
Yeah,
I feel like I made the wrong decisions with men, and and people say, well, why do you think it's like you want to be by yourself now? Because I never gave myself that opportunity. I was just, okay, this is who I'm with. I have kids by you. Then when he passed and I get right with the next person, I'm married to you. And I never really gave myself that chance because of, a lot that probably I was going through. And I want my kids to have a chance. That's what I keep trying to
Hmm.
get through my 18-year-old's mind and my other daughters.
Yeah, we
Like, you
want them
don't
to be
have
better
to do
than
that.
us.
Right. You don't have to just go be with a man. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You get to go see the world. You get to go find yourself. You get to go to college or travel, whatever it is you want to do. You get to
hmm,
do that. And no man is coming in here making you feel uncomfortable, making you feel unwelcome. None of that is going on because I'm not letting it happen. I'm letting you guys grow up with that freedom to do it, to grow up and find yourself. Like, you don't
right.
even have to go to college if you don't want to. You don't want to go to school, you don't have to. If you want to go and backpack all over the world and see, how different people live, go do that. Anything that's
Yeah,
going to make you happy because I don't want you stressed. And Lily, I
that's
don't want to
good.
take away from your story, but I was just saying that shit just pisses me off. I'm sorry to curse to hear that. You had to go through that so young.
Yeah, but that made me the woman I am today. But maybe I kind of feel like that kind of like that is also the reason why I am in the relationship I'm in now, because I've been through so much that I feel like,
It was like an ongoing cycle.
yeah, like I feel, but like right now, like I'm stuck here because people be like, why are you stuck with your husband, blah, 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 if he's like a narcissist and this and that. And I'm like, it's not only just for my kids, but it's also because I've been through so much in life that I guess it's just like fear of repeating the same thing. And on top of that,
Mhm.
I have to deal with it with my kids. Like, that's something I'm not going to do. Like, I don't want my kids living in the street. I don't want my kids to be like hungry or asking people for stuff or asking people where to stay
Mhm.
and stuff. Like, no, I don't want none of that because I've been through that. Like I don't want to go through that with them. It's no, that's something I'm not gonna do.
I'm sorry. I'm still like, ugh.
And remember, she lives in Wisconsin. So can you imagine a 17-year-old in a park in Wisconsin, like when it's to
Why,
get
Lily? I
cold?
always thought you was in from New York too.
Nah, I was born in New York. I was born in Brooklyn, but nah, I grew up here, Wisconsin.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have harsh winters and stuff. So if you were there during the winter, that had to be bad.
Yeah, yeah, it
That's not.
was,
That's not.
but I dealt with it.
We all have a story to tell, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and I know, even though I have my own story, I've always been like kind of judgmental and highly critical of others. Like, I can remember being in the fifth grade and someone told me you're critical, but that's because I was always being judged and criticized and talked
Yeah.
about. So I kind of probably projected that onto others. So now at 48 years young, I'm trying to just be more me, and love on others more and encourage others more because we need that. You
Yeah.
don't help anybody by degrading them and putting them down. It does not help them. If you see a little 1-year old trying to walk, if they fall, you don't say, you will never walk. You say, no, you can do it. You can do it. And you
Yeah.
encourage them
Exactly.
until they do it, you know?
And you give them a hand.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, you got it. You got it. And the more you tell them that, the more they're encouraged and the more they become confident, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. But because of what you went through the past, you shouldn't feel like you're stuck in the present either.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
make a plan for your future, you
Yeah.
Yeah.
know? And you have boys. You don't want them to be the same way, you know?
I
You don't
don't.
want them to be the same way. So you do have to,
I'm glad
yeah.
my oldest sees things the way I do, because he always be saying, he be like, Mommy, I don't want to be like him when I grow up. Or he be like, I don't like how my dad is. Like, I wish you didn't live with my dad. I wish it was just me and you. Or, Mommy, you
Oh,
don't
so
gotta
he
be with
sees
him.
it. Yeah. And when they
Yeah.
see it, they
Mhm.
remember it. That's going to be like a core memory.
Yeah.
And you gotta, yeah, you gotta change it. I mean, no judgment, of course, but
Yeah.
That's, you know what? Like, even right now, Lily, like, say, for instance, when my weight loss, I have to keep reminding myself that you didn't fail. Just keep praying and keep praying. And even my daughter told me, my youngest 13-year-old, she said, Mom, I see you getting big again. She said, start praying again like you were doing. And that's how I was able to stop smoking cigarettes. It took me a while, but I just kept praying.
Yeah.
Even retiring from this job, it was so stressful. But people would tell me, oh, you should do this or you should do that. And finally, when I finally started trusting myself and trusting God and just kept praying, I was able to retire. Like, this wasn't the easiest thing. Like, I've been sick going to work for years and I had to because my kids depended on me. And that's what I don't want. That's why I said I don't want that for my kids. I don't want to ever have to do anything anymore in this life. I want to do things because, and those, you have to sacrifice in life. Those, that's
Hmm.
a journey, a part of your journey too.
Yeah.
But I don't want that to be a consistent journey. Like, I'm always sacrificing and always getting the short end of the stick because I
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
how I
any
feel.
choices.
Yeah.
And you do have choices though, Lily. Sometimes it may be like when I left my job 2 years ago, I got to the point where I didn't have any money. I
Mhm.
didn't know how I was going to pay for my bills. I didn't know I was going to do anything. And I didn't have family to back, to, look back on. Even this summer, it had got kind of iffy. I didn't have anybody to say, except for my dad, he sent me money and stuff like that. I didn't have anybody to say, oh, can you send me this or that? I just really had to depend on God. And he showed himself strong. Like I did better. I had last year, I believe I made almost six figures. This year, I made six figures twice.
Okay.
And yeah, but it don't seem like it in Cali. I'm gonna tell
Mm.
you that. but
Yeah.
but this is me finally saying, you know what, I can't do this job anymore. My blood pressure is out of control. I'm having panic attacks every day. And could you just imagine for a minute that there's no money coming from anybody else? Nobody else is coming to save you, and you got three kids at home who need
Right.
you to
Yeah.
take care of them, and you don't have nothing else. And you just say, you know what, I can't do this job anymore. And you all you can do is rely on God. So
Mhm.
I I know, and then I was getting more stressed out because I was going on interviews and things like that, and just really just sick. And when I finally stopped looking for a job and I finally said, all right, God, I get it. You don't want me to work or something. Everything I everything I even thought about doing, God allowed me to get approved. Okay, approved for this, approved for that. Until I got to the point where I was able to take care of me and my kids and be home and not have to worry about working. So,
Nice.
everybody's story won't be like that. But
Mm.
I'm a firm believer in God, and if you trust in Him, He will make a way. He
Yeah.
will. Yeah.
You just have to, sometimes you feel scared and feel like, you
Mhm.
have no choice, but there's always a choice, you
Right.
know? And
Right.
sometimes it's not going to be easy either. It's going to be
Mhm.
hard, but you just got to take a step, that leap of faith, you know?
Right.
You
Right.
you take that leap of faith, although it might be hard, you might struggle at first, but the
Mhm.
outcome, once you get that outcome you
That
need
peace
and
of
deserve.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I
while
mean,
you're,
I'm planning on stuff like for me and my kids, but right now basically my focus is more on my health because my
mhm.
health is not good either cuz I gained
Yeah.
a lot of weight from medications that they were giving me because of my cervix cancer. And then I ended up having like to get, what is that called? Like, it's not a hysterectomy because I didn't take everything out, but it was like a half hysterectomy, I call it, because they
Hmm.
took
Mhm.
off like half of it. It wasn't the whole, thing
Mhm.
of a Bible. So they did that to me, and then all the medications that they were giving me, it's like it's making it more hard for me now to lose weight. So like the weight issue in my life is really depressing me. And then on top of that, the way I live, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna focus on losing weight, getting myself active again so that I can start making my moves because I'm scared that I end up making moves and then I can't even get a job because I'm not up to date with my health. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna end up just because I did have a job not so long ago and I had to let it go because I ended up having two heart attacks at the job.
Oh
And
my
why?
God.
Because I was too stressed out. You get what I'm saying? I was stressed
Yeah.
out at home, stressed out at work, stressed out with kids, and it's like I'm home all the time. I can't go nowhere. I don't have no friends. He doesn't allow me to go nowhere. He doesn't allow me to have friends. He doesn't allow me to, like have like a social life anywhere. Like I'm doing this, but he don't even know. That's why my channel's not even linked. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if that's stress enough, and imagine going out to work and getting stressed
Yeah,
at
she
work.
can't be herself. She has to be half of herself.
Yeah, so it's a lot. It's a lot. So it's like, okay, I want to make the move where it's just me and my kids, but then how am I gonna provide for my kids? Because yes, like people always tell me, like, oh, they have help there for women. Oh, they help women that leave relationships and stuff.
They do
Yeah,
have
I
that
know
like
that.
that. They do have
It's
that.
like, yeah, they do that, but here they don't give you as much as you think they would. So it's basically they give you a little bit, and then it's like you're on your own, and I don't want that because I know that's not going to be enough for me and my kids.
So
For
for
I
me to.
know
now,
in California, they'll give you Section 8. They give you all kinds of help. I don't know now with the government we have now, but I know that if you are domestic violence or anything like that, they'll give you have to go to a shelter for a minute. But
Yeah,
when you
Yeah.
come out of
everywhere
the
I think when it's a DV situation, they
hmm
definitely help people more in a DV situation
hmm but you
and
Yeah.
will get the
faster.
Section 8. You will get like um if you get on Cal Works and stuff like that, they'll help you with clothes, they'll give you gas money, they'll give you child care, they give you so
Let
much
me
stuff
go to
out here.
California.
Girl, when
But
I
you
tell
should
you
check
this,
because they do that in a lot of states.
yeah, yeah, but
Mommy,
when
you
I
want
tell you I've seen people, I'm working and paying for everything, and these women out here are getting child care, getting food stamps, getting WIC, getting Section 8. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like by the time you get done with all of that, you know, you're doing better than somebody who is working every day and
Yeah.
who's supposed to be technically middle class. You're doing way better than them when you add up everything that you're getting help with. And there's no way that even if you have a little bit, there's no way you shouldn't be able to get ahead because they literally help you with everything. And like, I don't know what other states because I don't live there, but
Mhm.
like she was saying, they help like that in other states as well.
Yeah, they do.
It's just
Yeah.
about start planning,
Mhm.
start thinking about what is out there, what can I do, how can I do this, that, and the third, and
Right.
then start coming up with how you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, start with since weight loss is an important thing. Start with that and start with getting your channel monetized.
Mhm.
Girl, I'm giving up on that.
Don't give up on that.
I'm
You
so
give
Let me
tired
up,
of
tell you
that.
something. You better start talking about Peach McIntyre.
right? Shit. Everybody that talks about Peach is freaking doing great.
you better start. You better find you something that you can something that you can talk about and start running with it. And okay, this is gonna work. Okay, my food
Yeah.
ain't working. Let me start talking about this while I'm cooking my food. Let me
Yeah.
start doing this. And you got to show your face. You got to show your face. You can
That's
get
the
away.
problem.
I know a lot of channels that rarely show their face and they do well too. So I
That's
think
the
it just
problem.
depends on the people that
Hmm.
support you.
Right.
Because I know a
Right.
lot of people that I support and they don't even show their face a lot. Maybe in the beginning, but then
Right.
eventually they stop showing themselves.
Right. Once you get that following, like
Yeah.
I feel like it matters more what you're talking about because I can show my face all day long, but if I'm not talking about certain things, I'm not because some people, they just want a lot of people want that drama,
And
you
Yeah.
people like
know.
to see your facial expressions.
Mhm.
Like when you're
Mhm.
talking about the drama, they want to see, especially
Mhm.
if you're dramatic or whatever, they want to see that.
That's crazy.
But I
That-
think Lily has a good voice, like a good online presence, so she'll do
Mhm.
great. I always tell her that you do great. You just have to keep consistent. But I know
Mhm.
it's a lot of things. Her personal is keeping her,
Yeah.
like at a certain level when she could be so much bigger.
Yeah, because my thing is that I mean I could go live every day, you know what I'm saying? But my problem is I gotta watch what I say. And people think that it's because of people online, but it's not really because of that. It's because I know that he's on and he's watching. And it's like I gotta watch what I say because if I say something and he takes it the wrong way, it's like a big old drama. And he makes one little small thing into something so huge. And I gotta hear it for like a whole month. I'm like, I ain't got time for that. I already deal with the fact that you don't allow me to have friends. You don't allow me to be, on social media. You don't allow me to, show my face. You don't allow me to do certain things on my YouTube channel. Like, I already got to deal with that. Then I got to deal with you for a whole month about one little thing that I said that you took the wrong way. Man, I ain't got time for that. So that's why most of the time when I am live, um, I focus on the food, and if you guys see that I'm not talking a lot, it's mainly because he's around. Or if you guys see that I have music on, it's mainly because I don't really have a lot to say because I don't want to get in trouble. Like now, that's why I told Mama Three, I was like, I'll get on the panel. I just
Yeah,
don't
it's
want to link
literally
my
like
channel.
walking on damn eggshells.
Yeah, I was like, I don't
And
want to
that's
link my
why
channel.
like I have had relationships, but I always end up breaking up with people because I don't have that kind of patience. I give it to you.
Yeah.
because
Yeah, that's
I'm the type, I'm a runner. The minute I don't like something,
me too.
I'm
Me
done.
too.
I'm done.
Me
Like
too.
I don't care if I have to struggle, or the most of the, Jordan's dad and Jackson's dad, they good providers, but I didn't let
Mhm.
that stop me from leaving. Like, no, sorry, if you're not doing me any good, for my mental, you gotta go.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
If I hear your keys like, jiggling at the door and I feel so unhappy, I knew like then that's it, you know? Like, oh man, this guy is home, like, you know?
And that's how I was with my ex-husband. It was getting to the point. I mean, it was like he leaned on me for everything, like everything. And I'm not that type of person. Like you see how quiet my house is right now? My me and my kids, we just got back from going out to lunch and all of that stuff. But listen, my social battery get low quick. I don't like you doing all that talking in my face. I don't like you asking me shit. Move, you know. Like I'm right here in the same house with you. Just be and chill. So
Yeah.
when I gotta be on all the time, like my kids, like, and then especially when we were married, our kids were younger. So my social battery went to them. Then I gotta look in your face and gotta hear you talk about stuff that just, it just really got to the point where I just couldn't even stand him. Like I missed him when we would break up and when we wouldn't be together. He missed me. I missed him. We'll be on the phone all day long at that point, but let us be in the same, house together.
Yeah, you want to miss him, but then when he's on you, like, oh no, you're breathing too much.
Right, right. And that's because
I
I got
don't miss
stuff on
mine
me.
when he gone.
Shit. But when you hear those keys, I bet you be like, fuck, he's home.
No, I know when he's home, the damn cameras tell me he's home.
Well, when the
So you can
cameras
see
tell
like,
you, I know you be like, damn, he's home.
Yeah,
Shit.
I'd be like, oh man. Then I sit there and watch TV. I'd be act like I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, see, that sucks to live like that. Well, I really hope, one day you're out of that because you cannot. You've been there almost freaking 15 years already. That's too long.
mm-hmm. Ooh,
And you
girl.
said, and she says she's known since the fifth year. So imagine.
Ugh. Yeah, Lily. Um, I just saw a lot of that going on, like as a kid, and I would always say, I'm not going to be like my aunt, or I'm not going to be like this person. I would always say that when I was a kid, and just as strong willed as I am today, I've always been like that. That was another thing about me growing up. I always was ready to fight, always ready to defend myself because I saw so many women who didn't. Even my friends' mothers and stuff like that, I would always be like, why would you let that man talk to you like that? Why would you feel like you can't make it without him? And I know some women are being abused, and that's a different story. But some women, they just allow themselves to be walked all over just so that they can have a man. I've seen that more so than I just saw a woman being abused or being with
Yeah.
someone who was controlling. I saw
Yeah,
women
they able to
giving
do
way.
whatever they want when they want, but you can't. You can't have friends. If you do have friends, you're a hoe because they're a hoe,
Yeah.
even though they're not a hoe. But then all of you are hoes, and yeah, that's when you know too. Hey,
Hmm.
Popeyes, welcome in, welcome in.
Why you describing my husband for a girl?
Because a lot
Because
of these
that's
men
what
are like
Jackson's
that.
dad was. I told you, they're
A lot of men are
narcissists.
like that. A lot of men are
Yeah,
like that. That's not
That's
just one.
crazy.
And then people, I asked my mom, she said, this is what she says, like, this is what I should aspire to have. God's going to send you a good man, Charity. I'm like, girl, I do not care about that. I'm chilling. I'm enjoying life. Like, and she'll say that, like, but yeah, and my sister said that the other day too. Well, yeah, but God, he's going to bless you with someone. Like, girl, do you see me unhappy over here? Like,
but is that they don't
actually,
want you to be the rest of your life alone? That's what it
no,
is.
no, no. That shoot, my sister don't have a man herself to be wanting something from me. Like if that's what you aspire to have, I aspire to have peace and happiness. And you
I
don't
hear
see me over here miserable. You do not see me miserable. I date, and when I see it's not working, I move on. If I see I don't like something about somebody, and that's the one thing I want to get better at, doing it quicker. Like the
Yeah.
first time you look wrong or breathe wrong, bye.
Okay.
No, that's
I
all I
want to
want
be
to do
like
is
you when I grow
that's
up.
all I want to do is get better at. Adios, bye bye. That's all I want to get at. I don't
Yeah,
want.
no wasting a certain amount of time on
Hmm.
somebody when you know it's not worth it.
Right,
It's not
because
gonna get it's not going anywhere basically. So yeah, nip it.
right, because that's just what I'm saying. Like I've seen so many women. I've known women who gave so much of themselves to the point where the man was like, "Look, I don't want to be with somebody like that. Like they'll let me do anything. They don't have any self worth. I don't want a woman like that. Like whatever I do, they don't have a problem with. I don't want that from a woman. I want a woman who's stronger than that. They don't have it. That's terrible. If a man is saying that, you just like letting him walk all over you. You know, like
Yeah,
no,
that's crazy.
no.
Yeah, I'm not good with that because I want to curse a mother hubba you know. But no, you make me uncomfortable. I'm gonna make you uncomfortable. That you're gonna want to leave. Like you think you're gonna make me miserable? Nah, think again.
I don't want to do that either, though. M3. I don't
Yeah, because that's
want that.
toxic.
I don't want to cuss you out. I don't want to argue with you. I want somebody who's like me, who has their own life, who has their own interests, their own friends, their own family, who supports me. I support them. We can chill together. We can give each other our space, and we can also give each other, stability and comfort. I don't need somebody who needs me, attached to their hip or something like that. Like I'm their fucking what do they call those dogs that some people have? You know,
The ventriloquist, like the
no, like a dog. You
oh
know how some people have those pets when they have a
oh
lot of anxiety.
yeah
Oh yeah,
the support
support dog.
Yeah, like emotional support. Like,
yeah,
come on, like,
emotional
and you see,
support.
like they need me to be their emotional support all the time. Like, no, I'm not that person who needs that from the next human being. I'm not on you all the time. Like, where are you going? What are you doing? Calling every minute. No, I'm that person that at the end of my day, I want to curl up with you. Like, what you got going on today? Like, what are we planning for the weekend? I'm not that person that needs you all over me, and I don't need to be all over you. I just like we're both adults here. You know what I mean? I don't
Yes.
know. I don't know. Maybe that sounds weird, but I don't know.
I think it's now because you're older, you know what you want, and that's okay.
Right, right,
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you want to do your thing, you want to do your thing together, but you want to do your thing separate too.
right, right,
Yeah,
right.
I mean, that's okay. And at least you know what you want. So if that's what you want, then that's how you move. You know, there's
Mhm.
nothing
Because
wrong with that.
that was another thing too. When I was married, always hearing their opinion on what I'm doing with my children. Yes, they're your children too, but still, zip it. And you know, what am I gonna do about this? And don't I think this about my children that wasn't theirs? What did you think this or think that? How did you think that's cool? Are you gonna let them do that? Like just everything they had something to say about. Like I wasn't an adult that could make decisions for myself. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Just now that I'm able to do that, he's no longer here. He's passed away. I do miss him, and I do miss him for his children, but I don't miss not being at peace and not having my peace of mind. I love the hell out of having my peace of mind. And Lily, when you get there, you will understand. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm praying that you get there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yeah, your kids don't want to see you like that. So definitely, they rather
Hmm.
see you happy separated than together.
Hmm.
Mhm.
They're
Absolutely.
miserable together. Yeah, definitely. And that's for both of you. Both of you, like, I know you love him still, but if he's feeling that way towards you, that's not fair towards you.
Is there a
Yeah.
way you guys can get counseling or?
I've been done all that. He
Mm,
blames he blames me. He says when the counselor, the therapist, we even went to a pastor at the church. He says that everybody's on my side, that he's always the bad person, and that everybody is always gonna say what I say, or else he'll say, "Oh, you spoke so bad about me that now they don't like me. Now they're on your side." It's like, no, it's because they see the reality. You just don't want to admit it. Like, What
Mhm.
is going on? Like he just doesn't admit when he's wrong. He doesn't admit
He
that.
doesn't want to do the work.
Yeah, and it's like, how you expect us to be good if you don't even try? Like, I don't know. I'm so over it. I'm so over talking about it. I'm so over looking for help outside of the marriage because for what? If he's just gonna sit there and look for excuses to still say that he's in the right and I'm in the wrong. Like, what?
How does your
Nah.
family feel about it?
Well, they don't really, it's like I told you, they don't really know because I don't like to bring my family involved in it. Why? Because I don't really trust my family. My family is the type that they like to gossip a lot. They like to
Mhm.
point fingers. They like to judge. And I don't have time for that because I have so much anger in me because of him that I don't want to feel like somebody says the wrong thing to me and I'm just going to flip out. And I don't want to do that because to me, my family comes first. So I prefer to just, what is that word called? Like fight it out on my own, but they do sometimes see, and they do see that I'm always locked up, and they do see that whenever he's around, it's like I'm one person, and then when he's not around, I'm myself. They do see that because they even be telling me, like,
Mhm.
girl, like, I wish your husband wasn't here because you be dancing right now, or, oh my God, where's your husband? You're dancing, you're drinking, like, what? You should be working. See, so they know, you know what I'm saying, but they just don't know the full story because I don't want to tell them. I prefer to tell a stranger my problems
Mhm.
than to tell my own family. Mm-mm.
I hear that family could be the worst. My family used to say, "Well, you know how you are." Like when I
Yeah.
would
Mm-hmm.
explain different things I was going through with my ex-husband, like, "How am I? You don't know who
Mm-hmm.
I am because I love this man." And I put up with a lot of stuff from him. I put up with a lot of his BS, and it wasn't for me to even put up with as a wife,
Mm-hmm.
as of anything, but I did, trying to love him and trying to understand him. You don't have any idea the type of things I put up with. And, because I'll get somebody told when you are aggressive or what other people see as aggressive in a woman, when you'll speak your mind, people automatically assume that you can't be a victim or you can't be mistreated because you are always saying this and always saying that. Or if,
Right.
like you said, Mama Three, if you had cuss somebody out, just because I cuss somebody out, that doesn't mean that I was in the wrong.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be cussing you. I'm not the type of person that just wakes up and just start cussing you out and starts going
Yeah,
off.
to get to
You know?
a certain point. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Get
So
to a certain point that you tired of it and you just blow up.
right, right. So I've gone to the point where I just really not. Yes, I have. I've isolated myself because it's a lot more peaceful that way. Like I said, if you're not elevating me, if you're not encouraging me, if I don't feel like you're a good person, I don't have use for you. I don't hate you and I don't want bad things to happen to you. I just don't want you around me. So just like even being with my family this weekend, that was God because I'm the type of person that I won't deal with you no more. With one of my sisters and things like that, she's one of the main ones, Lily, that would, oh, well, you know how you are. It's like, how disgusting is that? I'm telling you that, and you think that my marriage ended because of me. You think that
Yeah,
he was
yeah, that's
cheating
exactly
because,
how they are.
yeah.
Yeah. They'd be like, well, I mean, so usually what I get out of the Latino part, they'd be like, well, you must have done something. Or they'd be like, oh, but what
Mhm.
did you say to him for him to do that?
Like, what kind of mess is that? Like, how can you like feel like the woman is
Automatically think
always
it's the
wrong?
female. Yeah.
That's pick
You know?
meism. That's that pick me stuff that, and that's what I hate. That's what I always never wanted. I didn't have a word for it growing up, but that's what I did not want to be is a pick me. Because I've seen way too much of that, deferring to man. I don't care how much education you have, how great of a career you have, how beautiful you are. Oh, but no man wants you. Who cares? Who cares?
Right.
Like that's all I can be is somebody's woman. I can't be president of the United States. I can't be a doctor. I can't be a lawyer without somebody saying, "Well, where's your man?" And it doesn't
Yeah.
matter how he treats me as long as I have a man. No,
Mhm.
no,
Yeah, that's
I don't.
crazy,
Mm-mm.
especially the career that you had. You
Right,
had to be strong for that career.
right, right. But even in that regard, like even the men at work, and I didn't realize how sexist and patriarchal men could be until I worked in that field. They couldn't stand when they had a female supervisor. They could not stand me because I was always vocal. It's like I felt like they would just turn against me for the damn juveniles were supervising because they didn't like how I got down. They didn't like that I was very assertive. And they expected me to just like, oh, can you help me with this? No, I'll come on board and I'll work like ain't nobody else in there with me and handle all 50 kids by myself. You know,
Right.
older than me, bigger than me, hardcore game bangers, whatever. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna handle it just like you're not even standing there. And I would be better at it than a lot of the men there because the men don't give a damn. They just like, oh, it's like I want to be one of the boys. Even though you're supposed to be doing a job, you want the boys to think you're cool, right?
Mhm.
And I want the boys to go home and remember something I said and save their lives on the street or send them home to their parents a better person. But the guys, not all of them, of course, not all of them. It was a lot of people that worked just like I did and had the same type of mentality that I did. But it was a
Hmm.
lot of rogue POs
Some
as well.
some wanted to be their friend, or somebody,
Hmm.
Mhm.
or some just didn't care.
Right, right. And, like back to what Lily was saying, when you grow up around family, they see you a certain way and they expect others to see you that same way. So if they don't, I'm just going to say, if they don't like you, if they don't like who you are as a person or how you handle yourself, then they'll automatically go against you. And I'm not that type of person. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Even if I don't
Right.
like you, if somebody came up to you and stole your purse, I'm not going to be like, oh, that's why that happened to you because you're always so mean or you're always so discriminating.
Exactly. Yeah.
Lily,
You
That's
does
know,
he have
crazy.
friends?
Who?
Your man?
Yeah, at work. They
Oh,
all
but
got his number. He
but he
could
doesn't
he could
hang out. Like he doesn't hang out though, like that.
he used to, but he stopped because we used to get into really bad fights, and like he kind of stopped. And then when I had my daughter, he supposedly said he was gonna change because now we have a daughter and blah blah blah. And so far he hasn't been going out nowhere. But it's like what I be trying to tell people is that he's a good person. Like he's a good um kind-hearted person, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just not with me. Like he's like that with everybody else. Like people that meet him, they be like, "What the fuck?" Like it don't even look like he's the type of person that you be saying. And I'm like, I know, because
Well, yeah,
he's
that's how
not
they
like
do.
that.
They hide the real self amongst others.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how they are.
hmm,
They're really good at that.
oh yeah,
very,
that was
very
him.
good.
That was my ex too. Like when somebody else would be around, like we're at the store and he wants to be that do-gooder helping the little old ladies, grab something off the top of the
Yeah.
shelf. And I'm driving. Why didn't you let that person get in front? And wow, how could you be that mean? I'm like, are you driving this car? Why do you care if I let somebody get in the front? And how are you
Right.
going to tell me how to drive? Like everything was a battle with this person. And
Yeah.
yeah, so ugh.
Everything I say and everything I do is wrong, but what he says and what he does is right. That's
I think
basically
that
what it
that
is.
is that too, because you guys do need your own life. Like you shouldn't be only be able to hang out with your family. You don't even like some of your family. Nah, let me stop.
Right. No, that's
But
true
you
though.
know
That's
what I
true.
mean.
It's
You
true.
shouldn't only be able to hang out with your family, and he shouldn't only have to be home. Like you guys, that's where a lot of the tension stuff comes from too. Because you guys have to be able to trust each other, that and he has to
Yeah.
trust you, of course, that you hanging out, and if you find that friends, if he lets you, you know, and it's not like you're gonna be out all night, like god damn. But
Yeah,
that's
I tried that. I tried that once. I was friends with this one lady that her son was in the same class as my son, and like we had like this little, I don't know, I don't want to say friendship because I don't feel like it got to a friendship, but we were like talking and stuff like that. And she invited me a couple times to get coffee, which I don't drink coffee by the way, but I was willing to go to drink some tea at least.
Mm-hmm.
But he never let me because he would always be like, I don't know who's gonna be there. I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know what you're gonna talking about. Like, where does she want you to go over there? Like, for what? Is she gonna introduce you to another man? Are you gonna talk to another man? And it's like, yo. So then I told him, I'm like, how about we go as a couple because she has a husband. Like, why don't we get together? Like us with
Mm-hmm.
them. He didn't want to because he's like, I don't know them. I don't really care. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, but I'm trying to do something with you at least with them so we can go out, no kids. No, he didn't want to do that. So then one of his old friends from years ago, the one that introduced us, came around because he lives in Atlanta. He came and he was like, "Oh, I want to go to the bar, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Okay, we'll take my husband." I literally said, "Take my husband, like take him out, take him to the bar, go this, go that." Girl, can you believe? I was like, go, babe, like go with your friend, go have fun. I was like, all I ask is please don't come home drunk. Please don't come home like fighting me because I'm not gonna allow that. Like I will fight your ass right back or I'll grab my shit and I'll go. And can you believe why you want me to leave? What you want me to leave for? What's it? What? Why are you such in a hurry for me to go somewhere? You got somebody coming over? You gonna talk to somebody? You gonna be on the phone the whole night? You gonna? I'm like, oh my god. I'm like,
So
what
he
the
just
heck?
finds anything and
It's
everything.
crazy because I'm literally telling him like, go. Like any man will be like, what? You want me
So
to
what if
leave?
you tell
Like,
him? What if you tell him, no, I am going out for coffee. Oh
I
well,
he got mad. He got mad. He don't let me. He don't let me. He took. I
So
did
what
that
about if
too
you
because
just
she
go
said
is
it.
what she's saying. So what about if
Yeah,
you
I
just
did
go?
try that. I did try that. And he came and he grabbed the keys and he was like, leave. So I told her, I was like, you should come pick me up. And she's like, you really want to come? And I'm like, yeah, pick me up. I said, let's see what he does. She came and then I was in the front and she was like, come on. And I was like, okay, hold on. So when I went to go lock the door, he was like, if you leave and you lock the door, you're not coming back. He's like, I don't want you back. You can stay over there with your friend. You can spend the night with your friend and you can forget about it. And I'm gonna take the kids. And I'm just like, are you serious? All because I want to go drink some damn coffee. He's like, no, because I don't know who you're gonna go see. But I'm like, dude, if you want, you could be with me on video call the whole time, so you could shut up. Like you can literally see me. He's like, no, it's okay. Go be with your friends. You don't care about me. You don't care about the kids. And I'm like, you know what? I ain't got time for this. So I just told her, I was like, just go. I ain't got time for this shit because I'm gonna hear it for the whole month. I was like, ugh, forget it. I ain't gonna do nothing.
I,
So they
I know
just take.
someone that you'll finally leave. I know someone who finally left someone who was like that, like
Ugh,
literally controlled everything they did. Like they literally had to call them, like, should I take out the chicken? Babe, a fly got on the chicken. What should I do? They literally had to call them for every little thing.
oh,
And then they
not
would
that.
say, man,
Uy.
it's like, then they would say, oh man, it's like they can't do anything without me. Well, you wouldn't let them make a decision without you. Like, and then
Right.
finally, after I
Mm.
want to say 10 years, they said, I can't do it no more. I can't do this shit no more. I gotta go. I gotta go. And they finally left and, found them another place and all of that stuff. And that person was real upset, real mad because they lost control. They was threatening
Yep,
and all of that different stuff.
that's what usually
And then
happens.
finally her mom stepped up and called his mom, like, look, I don't know what's going on with them, but my daughter's taken enough. She's been in the hospital, almost lost her life because of him. Enough is enough. And he ain't doing nothing to her or my grandson. If he come over here, it's gonna be a problem. Get your
Yeah.
son. Get your son. And finally they just left. They was trying to meet them at the job and try to, the girl even works at a prison. They were gonna go up to the job and threaten them at the job. Like they, like, okay, come up here and get put in jail for coming up to a prison.
Right.
That's how
Wow.
much some of these fools want control of you. They do not care if they go to jail. They do not care if something happens to them because they want that much kind of control. And I'm like, why would you want to control somebody like that? Why would you want to be with somebody and you have to control their every move? I wouldn't even want to be with somebody like that.
Yeah, he
Where
would have
no,
had
Right.
to get over it because legally he can lock you out anyway, you
hmm
know? You all you have to do, you go chill, come back. He wanna not let you in. Call the cops. They're gonna make him let you in.
But
Yeah.
maybe her safety is an issue too, because
Yeah, because
you
these
know,
people, their mental health is not there. Yeah,
yeah. So,
Yeah,
and people.
he hasn't hit me. He hit me maybe once. No, he hit me twice in the 13 years I've been with him.
hmm
It was twice that he hit
Two
me. So
times
he
too
doesn't,
many.
huh?
Two times too many.
I know.
Shit.
yeah. But I'm saying, like, if she actually were to make that move, how safe
Yeah.
would she be?
And
Like you don't know.
sometimes men, like when they feel like they lose control, you don't know what they're gonna do,
Yeah,
I
you
say
know?
just keep praying and praying and praying and don't stop praying. God is going to lead you to the right solution, or He's going to change your situation. And I'm telling you that right now, people cannot
Yes.
keep doing what they think they want to do with God's children. You cannot. You keep praying
Exactly.
and praying and praying and praying, and either He'll change or God will cut you loose from that. Start praying.
yeah.
Start praying, and even if
Got
you
to.
don't, even if you
And
doubt
if
it.
you're feeling uncomfortable, God is already doing his thing.
Hmm.
Hmm
Yeah,
Did
because I
any
had been
one
noticing.
incident
I've been doing,
happen?
huh?
Did any one incident, like a particular incident, happen that started him that way?
That's what I don't know because when I first met him, he was cool. Like he was nothing like how he is now. He was actually the type of person that he used to bring me stuff from work because he used to work at a restaurant. So he used to bring me like desserts or pasta or salad, whatever. Or sometimes he'll like on Fridays, payday, he'll bring me some flowers or some chocolates. And then I decided to not hang out with a group of friends that we used to hang out with. And one of the chicks from there started saying things to him about me and then started trying to get him to be with other girls while with me so that I could leave him. And it was just like a whole bunch of drama. And I'm just like, I don't have time for this. If you're going to be friends with them and you're going to want to believe everything they say, like, we might as well just end it here. I'm like, because I don't have time for this. So I feel like when he stopped hanging out with them is when he started changing with me. I feel like it's because I told him that he needed to choose them or me, and because he chose me, he felt like some type of way or whatever. But then on top of that, everything that they were saying about me, I kind of believe that he believed it because that's when he started changing. Like he
hmm
started doubting everything I said. He started like thinking wrong about me. Like if I would go to my mom's house, he'll be like, "What time did you get there?" And I'll be like, "Well, I got here. I don't know, like at 6." At 6. You left the house like at 5:15. How you get there at 6? That's not even your mom's house not even that far. Where did you go? Blah 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 blah. And it's like, since when you time my route to my mom's house? Or he started like checking the mileage on the car, or he started looking at the gas, or he started like pitting my phone, or he started like looking at my messages through this one app from iPhone. I don't even know what it's called. Or he started like looking in the bill to see how many text messages I would send and what number I would send, and he would call that number. And it's like, why are you doing all this? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you thinking bad about me when I never even gave you a reason? Yet he's given me 1,000, a trillion reasons to not trust him, but I don't do half of the things he does. Like, I don't sit here and ask him every little while, like, who are you texting? Who are you talking to? Who are you gonna go see? Why did you get home late? Why did you, go to work too early? Or why is your friend calling you at like 2 in the morning? Or why are you getting text messages at 1 in the morning? I don't do that because I'm at that point where I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not doing anything behind my back, why should I be worried? But yeah, if I know you're doing something behind my back, like I should be worried, but I'm not worried because I don't even care because I know I'm not doing anything. So I don't know. Like I don't understand what made him change because I never did nothing. So I'm thinking it's his conscience that because he's doing
Yeah.
it, he thinks I'm doing it. That's kind of where I think it goes. Like whatever he does to me, he feels I'm doing it to him. So he tries to like um what's that word? Like he tries to get it out of me or he tries to catch me doing things that I'm not even doing, but
Because he
because
has a
he does
guilty
it.
conscience. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that's what I
started
think.
with the people in his ear, but then it
Hmm.
escalated because he was doing whatever also.
Yeah, yeah, because he's cheated on me and I've caught it. He's lied to me and I've caught it. He's disrespected me and I've seen it, heard it, felt it, everything you could think of. So it's like, okay, I've never cheated on you. I've never disrespected you. Not even when I'm mad. Girl, I don't even say curse words at the man because I'm that type of girl that when I'm in a relationship with a man, I respect the man. Like I have the man basically and I don't know how to say that in English. How do you say that in English? On
Say
a
it again.
pedestal?
Oh yeah,
A
yeah.
pedestal? One thing? Yeah. I have them on a pedestal. And I literally cater to them for everything. Like that's just who I am. Like I'm not saying I kissed her, but I'm not saying that I do every single thing for them because I've met girls that do absolutely everything for them. Hold on. What? What is it? A penguin. Penguin.
Yes, that's a
Cute.
penguin.
Those are my kids. So it's like I don't, like I'm that type of girl that I do everything for you. So why do you have to treat me wrong if I'm treating you with respect, if I'm not cheating on you? You get what I'm trying to say? Like I don't understand
Okay, now
why
I
he
have
is the way he
Chase.
is. Chase?
Yeah, that sucks. And you are a good woman, sure. Even though he treats you that way, you still treat him the same. You still show love. You still cook for him. You still make sure he goes to work with lunch. Like
Facts.
you
Girl, I'm
take
gonna
care
start
of
doing
his
all that.
children. Like, come on.
Hmm.
You make his life easier.
Have you ever
Y'all,
gave
my
him that?
kids are gonna be mad
Have
at
you
y'all.
ever
I'm
gave
bringing
him
the
that?
pizza.
Have you
The
ever
what?
gave him that ultimatum that if things didn't change, then you would leave?
Um, his mom told me to do that a couple times, but I feel like if I do that, he's gonna basically tempt me and make me do it, but I'm not really gonna be able to because I don't have nowhere to go.
He doesn't
Yeah,
want you
so
to
he's
work or have a
gonna.
job.
What happened? Both of y'all talk.
Sorry,
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead.
he doesn't want you to work or have a job either. Or
No, he doesn't, but I still had one. Like I didn't hear what he said, like I still had one. And he wasn't complaining because I was helping him with the
Mhm.
bills. But like I said, I couldn't because of my health.
Oh
I
yeah,
had to go.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it's getting so bad that she's actually thinking about going back to work.
Yeah, yeah, because sometimes I don't, like I can't get what I need, or if I want something, it's like I gotta literally be begging them to get it for me, and it's like, why I gotta do that? You my whole husband, like we got a ring and everything. Like I'm supposed to be able to ask you for something and get it from you, or at least, help with it or whatever. But no, like I don't get no help at all. It's like if I live, I'm basically a married woman, but I live a single mother life. Basically, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, boys. Yeah, 'cause I'm usually always by myself. Like 24/7. I do everything by myself, and I don't complain because I love my kids. That's my family. I love my kids, and like for my kids, it's like I'm willing to do and deal with anything. You know what I'm saying? Like my kids
What's
to me are.
your cash app, Lily?
I have no clue. But yeah, like I do everything for my kids.
Oh, I could check it. Go ahead,
I
talk.
don't know, it's just to me, ideal is that's what people be telling me. They be like, "You're so dumb because you deal with so much," or "You're so dumb, let him go," blah blah blah. And it's like, no, because I think about my kids. Like I don't want my kids to suffer, and I know they are if I leave now because I can't give them what they deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is it your cash app is on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. See, she's drained with this shit already, you know? And it sucks. I hate this for her. You know, we just met online, but you could tell what a good person she is, and she don't
Yeah.
deserve this shit.
I remember one time, like, I forgot what it was, and I think I don't know. Maybe you didn't. Maybe it was kind of like a small, brief misunderstanding, Lily. And that's why I say too, you never know what somebody is going through. And I don't know. I felt like, I don't know, what's she like? And then, and I was like, okay, she seemed like a cool person, but I think I forgot what it was or what was said. But that just like, reminds me too that all the time it's not about me. It's not about me. You don't know what somebody is dealing with or going
Exactly.
through or having to endure. So, um, yeah, I'm just like, wishing I could do something to help you.
I mean, this is good enough, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really talk to nobody. So being able to talk about it and not be judged is enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need
Mhm.
nothing. I don't need money. I don't need resources. I don't need none of that. But just to be able to be
Mhm.
on a panel and speak and not be judged or criticized or nothing like that, like, that's enough for me. You know what I mean?
But yeah, that's enough for you at the moment. But if anybody could give you resources that'll make you happy, make your kids happy, make your situation better, why not take it? You know.
Right.
But
You'll get,
little by
listen,
little. But like I said,
all I
start
can,
with. Go ahead. Go ahead.
what I do know is I can pray, and I know prayer changes things. And I know that's why, I do a lot of different stuff that I'm not always proud of. And the one thing I be praying about is that I'm right with God, so that my main reason why is so that when I pray to him, I feel like I know he'll answer. But he's going to answer me anyway. And I'm going to start praying for you. I'm going to start including you in my prayers, Lily. And I know prayer changes things. You're going to see. You're going to
Thank you.
see. Absolutely.
Ugh, see, why y'all make me cry?
It's okay. You don't get it out, then it sits in your heart and it sits in your chest and it becomes disease. You got to let it out. However, those feelings
It's
got to come
okay
out.
to let it out. You have to let
Hmm.
it out. A good cry is needed sometimes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, Trump has appealed the judge's order to give up
I
them
know.
stamps. He's supposed to get 65% instead of 50. Now they're saying he better do it by the 7th or it's up. And
And
he's
tomorrow's
appealing
the
it.
7th.
And he's appealing it now. That bastard.
What does that mean? Dumb that down.
It means that he's trying not to give people their freaking SNAP benefits. A fucking rich. I'm sorry. Well, I forgot where I'm at. Sorry, guys. This is not political, but I'm sorry. If somebody
Give
is
up them
holding,
stamps.
yeah, that means that that rich MF is holding money from people that really need it. Not
Mhm.
money, but food benefits.
It's
It's not
like
like they could just waste the money on some freaking pair of sneakers. No, they buying food with it.
like when that COVID stuff happened, listen, I had just got like a cool little amount, right? So I was good. This stuff is going on, I'm cool. I just be like thanking God, like, God, why you be looking out for me? Because I'm like, I just be feeling my mom be like, Charity, you're no worse than anybody else, but I don't know. And I just still, even though it's not me, I'm still ready to ride for anybody that gets steps right now. I'm
And
like,
it's crazy that this is happening right after they send that whatever 150 to some people, 200 to some other people, and then they freaking discontinue Snap. Like what the hell?
and he was gonna do it. My mother was saying that he was mad because they lost more seats to the Democrats. So that's why he's like, no, when they
Oh my
agreed
goodness!
to.
Did
So
you
now
see my mayor, my new mayor? Did you hear the freaking the speech he made and he
I
said
didn't.
Trump's name in it? Woo!
No, what did he
That
say?
That shit was powerful. Let me see if I hold on a minute. Because my friend sent it to me through Messenger. It was on TikTok. Let's see right now. Hold on. Oh my God, because I'm in New York and she's paying attention to it more than me. It was crazy. Watch, you're gonna hear it. Where is it? All right, listen to this. I have 4 words for you. You can hear it. Turn the volume up.
Yes.
Hey B3, welcome in. We have Lily on the panel and MMG.
Hey, B3 Boo.
So
Hey,
this is when
D3, what's
he
good? Thanks for tuning in.
this, will hold bad landlords to account. Because the Donald Trumps of our city have grown far too comfortable taking advantage of their tenants. We will put an end to the culture of corruption that has allowed billionaires like Trump to evade taxation and exploit tax breaks.
Absolutely.
We will stand alongside unions and expand labor protections because we know, just as Donald Trump does, that when working people have ironclad rights, the bosses who seek to extort them become very small indeed. New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants,
Hmm.
and as of tonight, led by an immigrant. So hear me, President Trump, when I say this. To get to any of us, you will have to get through all of us.
Hmm.
Nice.
Boom. When we enter City Hall in 58 days, expectations will be high. We will meet them. Great New Yorker once said that while you campaign in poetry, you govern in prose. If that must be true, let the prose we write still rhyme and let us build a shining city for all. And we must chart a new path, as bold as the one we have already traveled. After all, the conventional wisdom would tell you that I am far from the perfect candidate. I am young, despite my best efforts to grow older. I am Muslim. I am a democratic socialist. And most damning of all, I refuse to apologize for any of this. Donald Trump, since I know you're watching. Yeah. So that was it.
He wasn't playing with him. You know what?
Right.
Governor Newsom doesn't play with Trump.
He was
He
holding
does
that
not
shit
play with
in,
Trump.
waiting.
Yeah, and that's what he didn't want. He didn't want, I want a fair democracy where it's not the Republicans in total control and when it's not Democrats in total control. I want our government to be controlled by the people. I want us to have the strongest say. If
Hmm.
if the common man gets 15% taken out of his paycheck, then the billionaire should too. Why are you getting all
Exactly.
tax breaks and different things like that? Why are you not paying your fair share of taxes? Someone was saying that they got like maybe they got paid, it was something small and it was like a third of their taxes. How can somebody live off of that? Like how can you take a third of an everyday working person's taxes, but you don't take that from a billionaire? No. If the tax rate is 7% for me, then it needs to be 7% for
For
Elon Musk.
everybody. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh well, if you got to pay what, if 7% for you means 700 million, then so be it. So be it. That's what
Exactly.
you owe. That's what you owe. Did you get tax break maybe you should get a tax break if you're willing to hire more people, if you're willing to use that tax break to put back into the economy or something like that. I do agree with tax breaks in that aspect. But if you're getting tax breaks because they don't want to pay into medical, they don't want to use their tax breaks to pay, I mean, they don't want to use their taxes to pay into food stamps and things like that. No, that's part of the budget. All of that is part of the budget. Helping people is part of the budget. And the food stamp budget is hardly anything when we think of the budget as a whole. Most of our budget goes to the military. You know, if you guys don't want to help with food stamps, give up your salary. You're already billionaires. Donald Trump, you
Mm-hmm.
know, give up your salary. That'll help
Which
us
they
a lot.
won't.
Exactly. They want it's like they want the poor to stay poor. That's what it
Mhm.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, they definitely need the poor to stay poor, or else who's going to work for them? Who's going to work at Amazon but a poor person? Who's going to work and, at Mar-a-Lago and go, be a maid there? Who's going to do that but somebody who doesn't have a higher education or who doesn't have a lot of resources? You know what I mean? So they want to take advantage of poor people and keep them poor so that they can stay rich.
Or immigrant.
Right, right. Like who's going to work at Walmart and go over there and work for peanuts while Walmart has they have billions of dollars every year, but they barely pay enough for people to have a livable wage. What are they
Right.
paying,
Exactly.
like $20 an hour? Like that's not enough to live off of.
I wish I got $20 an hour over here.
Oh, why when I was at dealers yesterday and
That's
why
not
did
even
they
the minimum wage though. That's not the minimum wage even here in New York yet.
at dealers, they were like, "Oh, do you want to come back and work here?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "I don't know about
As a
because
manager?
I don't know what they would have me doing, but work sounds does not sound like it's on the agenda for me right now at all. Like maybe last year, but it was like, yeah, you can you can make your shopping money here. I'm thinking about doing it. I don't know. I
Read
gotta see.
read the directions on the bottom and help them. Yeah. It sucks. They really it's just oh, it really is crazy. And I did show the line yesterday across the street to the pantry. It was so long. Oh my
Mm.
goodness. It was longer than the last two weeks ago and the week before that. Every week is getting longer. And can
And
you
they,
imagine?
they
Like, it just
they were
they
talking
just
about
started. Like everybody's day is just passing now, so it's not like some people haven't even missed their day yet, but they're gonna miss it. But the people that are ready, like this week that was supposed to get it, they're checking that card every day.
right,
Right.
right.
Yep.
That's
And
sad.
then they want to donate more money to the food bank. Donate that damn money to people. I don't want that food bank money, that food bank stuff.
Yeah,
Give
it's
them
not even. It's a lot of the same shit. But you could make but so much rice, so much pasta, and then sometimes they put like those what is it, like those black eyed peas in there. Not a lot of people eat that.
right. Like
Hmm.
you don't know, people have food allergies, and then you got
Yeah.
like let people go shop. Like why not give them if you're gonna donate money, at least give people a $100 card.
Yeah.
Like give them a
Or
And
hundred
the
or
dollar
like
card so
welfare.
they can
walnuts.
only
Some
buy
people are
food on.
allergic to nuts.
Yeah, and let them go to Walmart or whatever, because you're not gonna give them like $200 or $300 worth of food anyway. Give them a
Yeah.
$100 card and let them go buy their food. And they could
And
only buy food and they could only
that's what I
buy
was gonna
certain
say.
types of
Make it
food.
some way that it could only be for food. Yep.
Right. Like they do with the WIC cards. Like you can buy so much meat
Yeah.
for the
Yep.
week. You can
And
buy
food, not junk food, because people be
no
wasting
junk
it on
food.
junk food.
Yeah, you can buy maybe fruit, maybe you could buy milk, maybe you can't buy bottled water either. You gotta
Yeah.
buy food, enough food to last you for that week. For like maybe each
Hey,
person,
princess.
maybe you give a $50 card for each kid and a $100 card for each adult that you can prove is in your household. By the time you do that, you've been and gave them food stamps. But anyway,
Because I
that's not
used
the
to be
point.
happy with the wick. The wick, I do justice with the wick. Well, not now. Once the kid
Uh-huh.
is 5, they stop it. But I did good because my kids eat those vegetables and the fruits
Mhm.
and all that.
Mhm.
So you get a stipend for that, for fruits and the milk. Not so much.
Mhm.
I honestly, it was too much milk once he got
Mhm.
out of like Infamil and stuff. Because nobody really drinks cow milk that much.
Right.
And I'd be like, you want chocolate milk? Back in the days, you give chocolate milk, this, that. Now it's like, no, no.
Let me tell you something. Back in the day, I'm not gonna say who did this, but we was in South Central, honey. That Swans or that dairy truck would come through and take your wick, and you could use your wick and get anything off that dairy truck: cereal, milk, whatever they had.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. You could go take your food stamps to the swap meet, get your kids some clothes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that's why they came up with that term welfare queen for black women, because black women were making it shake.
They found a way to.
They were making it shake, baby. They weren't down there, getting food stamps and stuff. And then if you tell us we can only have chitlins, okay, cool. It's a delicacy now. We can only have
Mhm.
oxtails, okay, cool. Now they want to charge $20 a bag for chitlins. Chitlins, the part of the pig nobody wants.
That's
Oxtail,
crazy.
Wow.
$11 a pound. Who wants to eat a damn oxtail?
A lot of people. A
I
Now
know,
lot
we
right?
do.
I was gonna
of
say
people.
that.
Shit.
But you
Not
remember,
me. Not me.
Not
Believe
me.
it or
Yeah,
not,
not me.
but
I
I'm
never
saying,
tasted oxtails. Believe it or not. I know. That's
for the
crazy.
longest time I
Me
wouldn't eat it because
neither.
I'm like, that's a damn tail. I'm not eating a tail.
My mother loves
Shoot.
oxtails. She'll eat them. She doesn't make them, but she eats them.
But my point is,
But yeah, no, yeah. That's like
M3,
a turkey
we
tail.
yeah, but we're gonna take what little you give us, and we're gonna make it work. We can only have greens. We can only have the bushes of greens. Okay, bet. Oh, we can only have this and that. All right, bet. We're gonna turn it into soul food, and even though it's not the best food for us, we're gonna season it up and we're gonna make it taste good, and we're gonna thrive off of it. So you tell us all we can have is this, and watch what we do with it. Same thing with immigrants. They come over here, they see poor blacks. Like if Africans come over, they be like, "Man, you guys have it made. We're
That's
gonna
right.
show you what we're gonna do with what you guys have
You better
and
brush your
what you
teeth.
guys are complaining with, right?" Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's crazy.
I just be want my people to get it together on that front. Like, stop worrying about racism, stop worrying about slavery, and get together and stick together as a people, because the black population isn't growing. For the first time, black women had less babies than white women for the first time. So that just goes to show you that our population is not growing. It's dwindling. We're not having babies for whatever reason, and we're no better than we were when the civil rights movement happened. We're not doing any better as far as wealth is concerned, and as far as
So
our
it's
conditions
basically
are concerned.
you to color like choose two cubes, color like on the first. Yeah. Oh, math. Kindergarten math is already getting hard. They want them to do so much different shit now than we did when we were younger.
Girl, don't
Hmm.
get me started on that. That's torture for me.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
I stopped helping
goodness.
with I stopped helping with homework 2 daughters ago, honey. I don't know what that is, and I'm and I'm
B3
college
said
educated. I don't
B
have time, honey.
B3 said keep your oxtail, give us a steak.
I ain't giving up the state.
No, he said give us a steak. Like keep your oxtail. He wants a steak.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't giving up the steaks.
Uh,
I give them the oxtails.
It's all beef. It's all beef. It's all beef.
it is beef,
It's
just
all
different
beef.
parts. Just
Right.
different parts.
Them oxtails be bomb.
For
If you
real?
off-
What they taste like?
He says zero, so don't color anything.
if you offer me a
But
plate of
some fruits,
oxtails and rice and
colors.
peas, or you offer me a steak, I'm gonna choose the oxtails every time.
What does it taste like though?
A little like roast, a little bit
The
like
what?
roast. And it's not even that. It's just how I like them prepared Jamaican style. So it's just a different flavor
The what
with
oxtails?
the with the gravy,
Mm.
But it really reminds you of a short rib, kind of. If
Yeah,
you ever
and
had
then you
short
have
rib.
to make sure they're not fatty, and
Hmm.
that's why I don't eat it.
Yeah, you got to cut all that fat off of them.
Yeah,
But I like.
sometimes you get the bad batch, and yeah,
I can look at them pretty well. Like I don't really like Sam's Club for that reason. They have a lot of fat on their oxtails, but the ones at Costco are not too bad. But you definitely have to trim that fat off of them.
I'm sure if you know how to cook it and cook it well, it'll be good. But it's
Hmm.
just I don't want the fatty part.
Hmm. And then these days, I'm just buying like chuck roast steak instead of buying a whole chuck roast. I buy it like it's a steak, and then I put peppers all over it, throw it in the oven, and it's so good.
Yeah,
It's
those are
so
good.
good.
Those are good, and those are well. I don't know about now, but those were kind of cheap.
Not anymore. I think I paid $12.99 a pound for them.
Damn, that's
Last week, but I made like tacos with it. And my daughter was like, "You always buy this. This doesn't taste like steak." Okay, don't eat it. And then what does she do? Eat the whole pan dog on there. I'm like,
wow.
she was like, it tastes like roast. Okay, well, don't eat it.
It tastes damn good on her. Well, she ate the whole pie. It tastes damn good
Yeah,
on her.
she was
Probably
making
all
taco
day.
after taco. Throw some onions, cilantros on that stuff, and call it a day.
Yeah, I definitely gotta start walking. I ate way too many tacos the last 2 days,
I
but
can't eat
they were
tacos like that.
homemade. At least they were homemade, and they
I
were
love
chicken.
tacos.
They were
I love
chicken,
tacos.
and I didn't put cheese on them. I made it just simple with onions and lettuce. I did put sour cream on it though.
Sometimes I could just do like a bean taco too. Like I
Yeah,
can do that anytime with the beans, salsa. It gotta have cheese though. I can't eat a taco. Tacos means cheese and meat.
the American way. That's the American way.
Oh yeah, with cheese, huh?
Yeah, with the cheese, with the lettuce.
Hmm.
That's the American way.
Black people tacos
Not black people tacos.
and
Just
ground beef and
American.
ground beef.
Just American. But I like the Mexican one too, with just like the cilantro and the onions or whatever.
Hmm. Hmm.
And what's the kind of cheese sometimes it has on it?
Tortilla.
Which one? The crumbly one?
Yeah.
The cotija or the fresco? One of the two.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fresco.
Cotija is usually cotija is usually the one that they put on the
Nachos.
elotes. The
Oh,
elote.
Hmm. 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 I
Yeah.
love elotes too. Oh, it's so good.
I have
Hmm.
I have some other things too to make the tostadas, and I'm like, I have to give myself a break because I just ate tacos.
Yeah. I like
But
making bean tostadas. Man, those are my favorite.
I have the what is it? The refried beans.
Yeah.
That's what I have. I bought that. I bought that because I already had an idea in my mind. I bought the refried beans. I bought that, and then I could put whatever meat I feel like it. And I got
Yeah.
some cheese, but I don't know if I bought the right cheese.
Oh, you gotta send me a picture. I'll tell you if it's the right cheese.
Yeah, and
When
you
you
could
gonna
tell.
do that? We should do a collab making tostadas, bean tostadas, and I'm gonna make some too.
Yeah, we
In
could
my
do that
fire.
next week. We could
Mm-hmm.
plan for that
Yeah.
one of those days. We could make it a Tuesday for the Tuesday.
Tostada
Tostadas
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Hey, Maine.
Hi, Maine. Aloha.
How
That's
are you?
Houdini right there.
What did you cook today? Maine, big damn. I
For
always say that
real.
every time I see him, but he does, and he
Yeah.
be talking some real stuff too
Mm-hmm.
when he does go live.
That's Mr. Smooth Houdini.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he in and out, in and out.
the one that did a good live too was Real Odds. His
Yeah.
last live was good. No cooking today, sorry. Did you see what I made? My chili? Mmm. The
No
first
bueno,
time I made
man.
chili. You guys saw it?
Yes, I did. I
You
need to
saw my
try that.
chili, MMG? MMG? Oh,
What you
she's
say
not.
now?
Oh,
No, I'm
did you
here.
see my chili that I made?
I didn't see it. I was watching a short, but I didn't see it all the way to into
Oh
the end
yeah, it
because
was my
you
first
know
time making chili. Yeah.
your first time, really.
Yeah, I never made chili. I usually freaking just buy it, and out of all places, just simple from like Wendy's
Hmm.
or like Whole Foods. Like when I used to work next to a Whole Foods, they be having it too.
I used to just
And they used to have turkey chili. I like the turkey chili too.
I used to just buy like the Dolores or the Excellent Brick, and then add hamburger, and then I would add like a can of pinto beans, and then just call it a day.
I had pinto beans, but I used kidney beans instead.
You could use the kidney beans. Now what I do is I don't use a brick. I just cut up my onion and hamburger together, and then
Mm,
I drain it and add the beans, and I add like cumin and chili. Oh, it
mm-hmm.
smells so
Ladies,
good. Yeah.
That's yes.
my son wants to say hi to y'all. Hold on.
Hey.
Which
Go
one?
ahead. Go ahead. Like, it's somebody on the phone.
No, I
Hi.
said which one. Oh,
Well,
hi. How are you?
Good.
how
What you
are you doing
doing?
today?
Good, and you?
I'm doing okay. I'm just sitting here chatting with the ladies, having a good time. How are you doing in school? Are you doing good in school?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
That's good. What
I
did you
thought you
guys
were
do
going to
for
say
dinner
something.
today?
I thought you were going to say something next, Lily. I mean, not Lily, M3.
Oh,
Okay, okay, bye.
yeah. I said, yeah. What did you eat today?
Macaroni and cheese and chicken nuggets.
Oh,
Mm.
yummy. Oh, you did your homework? Good. What about the other page? Read the directions and do it. Jordan, you are in college. I think you could help him. That doesn't mean nothing. Yes.
Okay, bye.
Math is your favorite. I'm not favorite, but you really good at math. You're better at it's math. Kindergarten math. Exactly. You have how many? 13 years experience after that? All
Keep
right.
on,
Just
y'all.
What your name is this? What your name is this?
who's that? Say hi, Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Say hi, MMG.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Jackson. How are you doing?
I do my homework.
That's what's up.
You're
You so
smart. You're
cute.
smarter than me.
It's hard.
Yes.
Yeah. I bet you it's easy. Let's see. Number 5. It says have students color a cube as they count each pair in the bowl to show how many. Oh God.
It, it's
It's 7
48.
plus.
It's
There's
48.
5 cubes, so I guess you're acting like you're putting it in there, or there's nothing in there, so you don't color anything, because there's nothing in the cup.
Yeah, and
Oh my goodness
there's
gracious. They
there's
do make and it's not pear like PAIR. It's
one.
pear like
Number one.
PEAR, like the fruit.
Mm.
But there's no pears in the bowl. So that's 0. So that means he doesn't
Oh,
color
dear.
anything, I'm guessing. Why they do this to these kids and the parents?
Girl, I
I didn't
know.
even know. I didn't even know they did math in
Like
kindergarten. What
what
in the
is the
world?
point of that? I mean, so they can know what 0 is? I think any kid knows what 0 is.
My
You
son
would be
has it too.
surprised. You'd be surprised.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
Like, come on. If Jackson knew how to, I mean, he could read, but actually, like, really read and comprehend it at the same time, he probably would know how to do this shit.
Imagine math and Spanish. That's what I gotta deal with. Math and Spanish, and them words be crazy. I be like, girl, I don't know what that means. He's like, Mama, don't you know Spanish? I'm like, yeah, but they speak weird Spanish.
Why they're in bilingual class?
Yeah, my kids are in Spanish. Yep.
Why?
Because at home, that all they speak is English. So I
Spanish?
want them to know both. No
Oh,
English. They speak
oh,
all English in casa. The only person they speak Spanish to is my husband and sometimes my parents.
oh, so
But
you
all my
want
nieces,
to
nephews,
learn their language.
yeah, and they do. Like right now, my 6-year-old, he's fluent in English and Spanish. Yeah, por lo
Oh,
mismo, because I have them since they were little, they've been in Spanish. Like they have English classes. I think it's like twice a week or something like that. They have like an English class, but everything is in Spanish. Why? Because at home they speak enough English. So it's like they're getting both languages. So that's, I've been having them like that since they were little, and now they're both fluent.
I mean, that's good for their future too. They could
Yeah.
get a job and get more money because they're bilingual.
Yeah, because my nieces, oh my God, my nieces are no sabos, all of
That's what
them.
you should look into, Lily. Like something from doing from home, like a translator. Translators make a lot of money.
I know, but aquí in Wisconsin, you always need a dang diploma. I mean, not diploma, a degree for that. And I'm like, how you get a degree for translating? They're like, yeah, you gotta go to school and learn all the medical terms and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, so how do I go to school? You gotta take out loans, blah blah. I'm like, man, I ain't got time for all that. That's the thing. When I was in Alabama, it was easier because in Alabama, you don't need to be having so many diplomas for work. Like you can literally work at a courthouse and you don't even need to, like have degrees or nothing. You can work there. And over here, it's different because over here, just to even be a dang, what is that called? Those people that take care of old people? Because I used to
Yeah,
be
a
that. What's
home
that?
health, a home health aide,
A personal
or
care,
personal care assistant.
algo así. Yeah,
There's a
even
home
for that.
HCA and then there's HHA. Yeah, but it's the
Yeah,
same
even
shit.
for that. Like what? They're like, yeah, you have to go to school for 6 months and you have to have like a certificate or a degree. And it's like,
They don't
oh
have
my
free
God.
trainings there.
Huh?
They don't have free trainings there for like those kind of things. Not the
They do,
translator,
but
but the other ones.
they have a lot of free like college courses, but they're mainly for people that are single and don't have like enough income. But I mean, what screws me over is that my husband makes too much money. So I
Yeah,
don't get no help in either way. So even if I was to want to go back to school for some type of degree, even if it's like the shortest degree they have, I get screwed over because they won't give me any of the resources and they won't give me any like what are those called?
give me the
The
pencil.
help that they give, what is that called? Financial aid. They
Yeah,
won't give me none of
you
that
don't
because he has
qualify.
enough. Yeah, he makes too much money. So it's like, how do you guys want me to go to work and work somewhere where I need a diploma or I need a certificate, not a diploma because I have a diploma, but a certificate or a degree for some kind of job, but yet you guys are not willing to help me for my, financial aid or at
So
least with my
maybe,
books and stuff.
see, there's always, that's why it's good to talk to people because you find ideas. Maybe you can work for yourself teaching in Spanish.
I'm done. I'm done.
Like find out, advertise yourself that you want to teach Spanish, and
Yeah,
maybe you can get some clients like that too.
yeah, that's true because I don't know.
Where there's a
And
will,
trust
there's
me,
a
a lot
way.
of I go to doctors, but like you know how I be telling you, like I'm at the doctor with my uncle or I'm at the doctor with my mom, and every time I translate, like literally they always be like, "You should work here. Like you're really good at translating. Like you're
So say, give
very
me a job.
fluent." I do. I be like, I mean, if you got a job over there, be like, "Yeah, do you have a degree?" And that's
Womp,
always the issue. I be like,
practices, womp womp.
and I hate
Hey
it because
Mel. Hey
hi.
Cindy.
And I hate it because it's like I went to school, you know what I'm saying? I went to school and I have my high school diploma. Well, I have my HSED and I went to school for 2.5 years. for billing, medical coding and billing, but
Uh-huh.
the school ended up being it wasn't accredited, so I ended up not even having a valid degree for that. So it's like, dang, like what? And then I got stuck with all those, financial aid bills or whatever. Even though my husband, I think he paid it off or something, I don't know. But I'm like stuck. You know what I mean? I'm like, dang, I can't even go to school.
Yeah, put this in your book bag. So, damn, at the time you probably could have took at least the state exam and got a certification at least for the medical
Yeah,
billing and coding.
I know, but I wasn't thinking back then.
Yeah, I'm stupid. I let mine's expire. I had a certification for medical billing and coding,
For
and
real? Look at that.
and,
That's
and my
crazy.
stupid ass didn't renew it. But
That's
now I
crazy.
have
So
both
you did
of
that. You
now I
did
have
that
both.
whole ICD-10 thingy and ICD-9 and all that.
Yeah, that shit is hard, but yeah,
It
to
is,
remember
but
everything.
they
Yeah,
pay good money though. I'll tell
and
you
the
that.
medical terminology. Yeah, that was hard,
Yeah,
but yeah, I did it. I mean, I passed the test. But
yeah.
also I'm certified in phlebotomy as well. Like that I did
Mm.
this year. But imagine if I had both. I'm like, damn. And I wanted to go for EKG as well, just to have it.
There's programs that you can do, like get certified to do like coding and different things like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
look into that. You can research what type of certificates you can get just to work on a computer at home. You don't even have to leave your house. You can cook and do everything you're doing
Mm,
now,
that sounds
Lily, and you can work
interesting.
from home. Look and see what different certificates you can get and do or whatever. Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of other ways that you can, make money online without being monetized as well. You can sign up for
What?
Walmart, Target, Amazon affiliate marketing, and all of that.
How you do that? I be seeing
Because
people do that. I don't even know how to do that.
You have over 1,000 people, so you're more than you're better off than me with a lot of those things.
Just
So
keep doing it. It's not about how many followers you have. It's about, can you find a product, and you got to keep doing it. It's not always going to happen for you. You just
for
got to
what?
find the
Like
product.
advertise it or apply for it
Oh no, you just go apply for it if you
or
have
keep applying.
some of them like Amazon, they don't even have like a number. Like
Yeah,
that's the
Amazon. No, that one I think you get approved right away, right?
I think so. And I
I
think
think I
Walmart,
got yeah, I got approved for Amazon right away. I just gotta do better at advertising shit.
I know people who got Walmart and Target really quick too. So just apply for them. And Sheen has it. A lot of different people have it, and you don't even have to just shop at those stores. You just shop wherever, and you just add your links in your description. Be creative. Find things
What
that
do you
people will
mean?
like. Hmm?
What do you mean? Like you buy things off their
You don't even have to
their
buy things. Hell, go steal somebody else's picture and add
oh
your link to it. You know, come up with like be creative, Lily.
Or even
Get on.
Window shop, so you can have
Yeah,
your own
window
video
shop.
and then add it. Yes.
Girl, I
window
was
shop till
broke.
you drop.
One time when I first started doing YouTube, I was so broke, honey. I would go in there and fake shop. Yeah. You think I'm buying all this stuff? Now I don't really do
That's
that.
me. Don't be telling my business out, y'all.
Girl, go fake shop, fake cook, fake whatever. It's all entertainment. Like people got to realize that a lot of this stuff on YouTube is just kicks and giggles. It's not for fun. I mean, it's not for real. Like a lot of stuff, I give a lot of myself for real, but then a lot of it sometimes I'm just talking mess.
hmm
Like, that this is not my
If you
real
can
life. This
talk
is this is
mess and you can
entertainment.
get that money, why not?
Yeah, this is
So
my
how does that work? Like you just post things that they sell, and what do you get out of it
like
though?
you like you like right now, especially with it being Black Friday. And I just edited my Black Friday video to get you guys pumped and ready to start selling. All right. So that video was supposed to come out today, but I had to do the home mom thing today. Okay. I don't really have a
hmm
life. Know that as well. I don't really have a life. I'm owned by the Barbs. But anyway, so the
Right.
video comes out tomorrow. And, I talk about how you can make a lot of money during Black Friday right now. YouTube. is asking and requesting that you push Black Friday right now this month. And
Mm-hmm.
see if you can sign up for some different things. Hell, Lily, write yourself a damn book about the way that man put your ass in a coma. Get all your feelings out and start selling a journal. Start doing anything. I'm also a self publishing coach. I'll help you put that together for free. Okay,
What?
you
Girl,
start
don't
writing
play
that
with me.
journal.
Don't play with me.
You start writing that journal. You get it together. You research it a little bit. I'll help you do it. That's how I can help you. I'm not whatever you decide to do with your money or your proceeds is on you. But
Yeah.
start
Take
putting together.
advantage, girl. Take
You too.
advantage.
You too. Start putting together a cookbook. You're cooking all the time. Start putting together some type of cookbook and you sell that shit every time you come on YouTube and put
That
them
people
in
be
your
asking me
body.
that too.
Yeah,
Do
I
it.
even told her
I've
that.
been
Make a
asked you
damn.
to show me how to make tortillas. You ain't did it yet. I'll
I be forgetting.
Girl, if you don't get you a cookbook together, that's what I'm saying. Be creative. And that's why these type of conversations are so important for us to get together and talk. You guys
Yeah,
are
networking, networking.
you guys are Latino, I'm black. It's people from different walks of life coming on here. They don't know the different things that are at their disposal. The Bible says the woman with the olive oil, remember that's all she had left. But olive oil was very expensive. That was all she had
Now that
left
you
was
said
that
something
olive
about the
oil.
Bible, it was so funny. I was on somebody's live yesterday, and randomly she comes out and says, "Do you?" And this is real. Do you know in the Bible it says that a woman's coochie is worth a piece of bread? And
What?
that's in the Bible. Like if you research it, you'll find the scripture with that sentence in the
What
that.
the
Oh yes,
honey?
a woman's coochie is worth a piece of bread, and then you'll find it. Like that's what it says in the scripture, but then you'll also find some other scriptures that say a loaf of bread. But no matter what, is that's what they said.
What
Our
are you cooking? Your food? Oh, that smells good. Give
I
me a
thought you
piece
was
of your
talking to
meat.
me. I'm like, what?
what she's cooking, what she's cooking.
We went to Cheesecake Factory. I don't know what she got her cooking. Oh, she's warming up her fries with my greedy self. I had to. I ate some nachos today, and that was our appetizer. But they started nibbling on the nachos. I tried to eat all those nachos. You're not going to leave my money on the table, and then I ended up bringing my main entree home. So if
What
I
was your
get
main
hungry
entree?
later, huh?
What
I
was your
got
main?
I got gumbo. My daughter wanted to go there for her birthday. So I got her a gift card, with $100 on it, so she could go to Cheesecake Factory. Then she was like, "Well, I wanted y'all to come with me too." I thought her and her man was just gonna go to Cheesecake Factory on me or something for her birthday. Then she wanted me to come, so I had to get dressed and go with her. You
You
know,
took all the girls or just you?
you know what? It was only like five of us because my older daughter's not speaking to me again.
Oh God.
Um, Dreamy's
Mm.
mom, you know, she's not speaking to me again. So when she doesn't speak to me, that means I don't get to see Dreamy. And
Oh, um,
I'm always apologizing and things like that. And I was gonna apologize because, I did get upset, but I was right for what I said, but I gotta stop being so emotional
and she has
because
a younger baby too, right?
Dreamy is the youngest. She has
Oh,
she
okay.
has two daughters.
Uh,
And yeah, I had her when I was a teenager, a young teenager. Um,
uh,
but yeah, and she knows that Dreamy means the world to me. Dreamy that's another thing I gotta show you guys too. Um, for my content, where Dreamy wrote, she was very nice and drew a nice drawing all over my cream color couch, and I'm gonna show you guys how I got that out.
oh no. Oh, how you got it out? That's
Yeah, black
cool.
permanent marker and how I got it out.
Oh
Wait till
wow.
you
Oh, gee.
Yes, because I
That's
was like,
good.
"Oh my God, I paid like 3,000 for this sofa." Broke when I
That's
bought
what
it.
they
First of
do.
all,
If you it's
but
not that you even let them, it's that you freaking just turn around for a second.
you know what? She
My
was in
daughter,
my room. She was in my room and she had this marker, and I'm like, "Give me that marker," because she was about to mark on my new blanket. Let's give her. She was like, "No," and she ran out of my room. And being lazy, I didn't run right after her. So she comes back like 2, 3 minutes later, and she has black marker all over her face. I said, "Dreamy." I just knew. I said, "If you put marker all over my couch, you're gonna
Mommy,
get it."
give me this.
And she looked at me like, "Oh." And so I come into the living room. I was like, "Baby, what did you do?" Then she was like, I know. Like, aha, I got it. Like, I know how you pick it up. I'm like, Dreamy, if you don't get out of here, like, I'll help you. Like, huh, let me. I'm like, girl. But,
Yeah, she'll make it worse.
I can't yell at her for anything. She gets away with murder over here. But yeah, I haven't seen her
That's
since
my
that day.
daughter.
But that's how your daughter is.
Yeah, my daughter has one section. It's cute because I have like a big old living room and dining room, and there's this one space in between both of them. You know how
Hmm.
you have, I don't know if you guys have like an arch in between them. I have like a little arch, and then the little pole of the arch is her little
Hmm.
mosaic section. Like she literally, every pencil, crayon, whatever marker she finds, she grabs it and she goes straight to that section. And I'm like, I'm gonna leave that there forever. And my mom was like, that looks ugly. It's all scribbled. I'm like, yeah, but have you noticed that she's at least thinking about it? She ain't going on every wall. She literally goes to the same spot. So it's like it has scribbles all over it. I'm like, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there, and that's her mosaic right there. This is one section. It's so cute.
That's what these little rascals do.
Hmm.
Sure. With, with my boys, they used to find something like a screwdriver, and all of a sudden, I find a hole in the wall, like the size of a screwdriver, like that. Like I'd be like, what the
Yeah.
hell did you do?
My sister says that pen and paper is like something that, because my grandmother, she has the best penmanship. She doesn't write like she used to. I'm going to write my grandmother a letter. In their day, they like to write a lot of letters. So
I
I
used
don't
to
know.
like to write letters back in the days. I used to love it. I grew up in the age where you wrote letters to your friends, like just sending
Hmm.
letters to
For
each other.
Just
real.
no notes and stuff like that. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all of our children,
Passing
Even when
notes.
we went on vacation, like if my friend went on vacation and I went somewhere, or if I stay home and she went on, whatever, we send letters to each other. Like you're only gonna be gone for like a week or two, but we sending letters to each other like
We
it's the
didn't
end of the
care.
world.
Yeah.
And on the Lisa Frank stuff,
What's
you
wrong with it?
remember?
Why?
I used
Mm.
to love the Lisa Frank stationery.
I love it all. Like I have so many journals. I probably stopped writing a lot. I used to keep a journal. My husband said, "You always leave your journal around." He's like, what kind of craziness is this? But my journal started. Hello,
Hello?
I hear
can you guys
I
hear me?
Oh, now we do.
Yeah.
Okay, because somebody called. Let me put that on Do Not Disturb. I used to write my feelings out in my journals all the time, but now my journals are more so like letters to God. And since
Hmm.
I started writing books, I stopped writing in a journal, but I've always written something as young as I can remember. I would write a song. I forgot I wrote poetry when I was younger until my grandmother reminded me. Remember, you used to write poems? Remember, you wrote that poem for your cousin when he passed away? I used to always do stuff like that, but that's where Dreamy gets it from. Like all my kids, they love to draw, they love to write. My daughters are very well spoken and well written, better than me, way better than me. They speak and they can write, but they don't like to write. But they say, "Mom, that's your thing," but they can do it really well. But that's where Dreamy gets it from. Like my 16-year-old, when she was 3, she would take her markers and draw all over my kitchen. I wake up or I come in the kitchen and she has a whole house marked up, and I wouldn't scream. I just grab my Mr. Clean erasers and just go to work.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
things work. Those things definitely work.
I should own stock in them.
Well, this was really cool. I think we should cut it for now, but we should make this
Hmm.
like a weekly thing.
I
Mhm.
definitely agree. Hey, Mel's reaction. I'm sorry, I don't really have, like, I'm going back and forth on my phone. How are you? Yeah, definitely. Let's do this again. I have fun. Um, Maybe I'll keep it real one good time and tell a real something. I don't know. I'm not really good at being
You
very
are
real.
good at that. Stop lying.
No, I don't. No, for real. Like, it's all arbitrary. I don't tell like a lot of stuff that I
No,
don't
but the
haven't.
last time you told your story time, that was good.
That was just something that was funny, but like I wouldn't really tell something that somebody could really like, clock my tea with. I wouldn't do that to myself because,
Yeah.
you never know what somebody will use. I'm not that person. I thank God I'm better than that. But
Thanks,
Yeah.
Mel, for being here. Next time you join us as well. I know you came kind of late, but next time you could join us too.
absolutely that's better. Are you guys coming to the pajama party?
I've been
Lily, I don't know if
talking about it on my own lives.
oh yeah, we're gonna that's listen, I'm gonna get active since we're behind the member
Yes,
wall.
MMG, Mommy Money Getter is having a pajama party on Saturday. So if you didn't hear me talking about it in my prior lives, now you're hearing it. So come join us on Saturday at
Mm-hmm.
9 p.m. Eastern Standard or 6
Right.
p.m. Pacific,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm gonna give away some cash prizes as well. We're gonna play some trivia
And it's
and a
always a
couple of other.
vibe. Trust me, it's always a vibe. And then there's a pajama party and an after party. If you could
Well,
stay up
Absolutely.
that
then.
late. If you could stay up that late.
Smooth and Jazzy are doing the after party.
Yes.
We're gonna have a
Okay.
good time. We're gonna have a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, I could share the link. Hold on 1 minute.
What are you two doing? What are you two up to?
Well, I'll do my best to be there.
You are a kid. You're a child, and so is she. You are a child, and so is she. You're a young adult. If you don't get out of here, a young adult girl, girl, child, please. Thank you guys for having me, Lily. My prayers for you, same for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, I love you guys for real. I do.
You know, I love you, girl. You know, I love you,
I
girl.
love you,
Yes, I do.
girl.
I love you all. I love you.
I want nothing but good
That's
things from all of
MMG
you.
and that's Lily Mel. So subscribe to both of them.
I
These are
never,
my
you know what?
girls. I'm glad I met them.
Likewise, you know what? Whenever I see someone's name and I try to search them up, I'm never able to. If I could advise you guys of anything, please start hashtagging your name and try to use your same screen name and at name so that people can find you better.
Yeah, that's what I
Because
usually do in my
mhm,
description now because of
yeah, start hashtagging yourself because otherwise it's hard to find you sometimes. And then I notice in my analytics that people look up mommy money getter, and that's how I get a lot of views as well. So
yeah.
start hashtagging
Mm,
yourself in your lives and on your content as well, so people can find you.
nice. Nice to know.
Thanks for dropping the gems. Thanks for helping. Thanks for not gatekeeping.
Yeah,
Thanks
you
for
guys look
not
out for that
judging.
video tomorrow, and Lily, go and apply for those things and see what's out
Yeah,
there.
just look up Amazon affiliate. You can start with that one, and then the Walmart and the
Hmm.
what else
In
you
the
said?
Target,
Target,
all of them. Look at
whatever.
my
You buy your kids clothes from certain places, Children's Place, Old Navy, whatever. Try them too.
I also have
So
like
you,
I also have a playlist for content creators that you can look at and see the different ideals I have for people who want to monetize themselves. Like, you don't
yeah.
need
Yeah,
to have
something
thousands
tonight.
of followers. You just need to have supporters and you
Good
just need
night.
to keep putting your content out.
Night.
I'm
Good night.
Lily, I make 5 figures a month doing this. So the
Wow.
money
Dumb
is
that
there.
down. Dumb that down. What's 5 figures? What's
How
that?
does that
Five
crash?
figures: 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, five
Oh,
No,
it's
thousand.
no,
five
no. That's
thousand.
four. That's
Oh,
four.
that's
Five
four.
figures and
So
10,000 and
10,000,
up.
11,000, 12,000.
Yeah, 10,000 and up. And I didn't make 10,000. I made more than that. Okay.
Well, dang, I
Yeah.
want to be like you when I grow up.
Just start doing it for real. Start doing it. Like just put like everything that you're doing, be intentional with it. And like I said,
Hmm.
sell something, like use your platform. You like you'll be having a gang of people on there doing hangman. Do a hangman night and look, I'm selling this too. Put
Mm.
something
Yeah.
that you feel that, wait a minute, what can I come up with that men and
People have
women both
asked
need?
me, they're like,
Or like
you should
when you
make a cookbook.
cooking, you the pan that I'm always talking about, put the pan, things like that.
Yeah, because people
Mm-hmm.
be telling me, they be like, you should make a cookbook, or you should make your own seasoning, or you should make your own like
Mm-hmm.
merch. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't know how to do none of that stuff. Y'all asking for too much.
Use
I'm
chat
like, I don't be
GPT as
knowing.
that as chat GPT. I use chat GPT as an assistant. Ask
Hmm.
them how you're gonna come up with, tell them, just talk to them like you're talking to a friend, and ask them to come up with something that you can use. Tell them to look at your page and all of that stuff. Like, I'm giving you away stuff I sell, okay?
We're gonna
But
Got
if
talk
ya.
you ever
more,
need me,
guys.
if you ever need me, I'm here for both of you ladies, free of charge.
Thank you,
Okay.
thank you,
All right.
Thank
thank
you.
Any way
you.
I can help. Any way I can help. We're gonna get to this bag. We're gonna get to it,
Mhm.
and we're gonna help each other get
Yes,
to it.
from your mouth to
Right.
God.
Yes, with your help, with your guys, oh
He
girl.
absolutely hear us. He absolutely hear us, honey.
Yes.
I'm telling
Hmm.
you, not what I think, not what I hope. I'm telling you what I know.
What you
I'm
know,
telling you
yeah.
what I
Yes, I was just
know.
gonna say, let me see what Mel is saying. She said she wanna learn too. Well, listen, she said she dropped a lot right now.
Right,
Right?
right, right.
Yes,
And
look
I
up
always do.
Amazon affiliate, Walmart affiliate, Target, what up,
Yeah,
whatever stores around you or not.
Well, especially the ones that you shop at.
Yeah,
And,
especially the ones you shop at.
and then if you don't have Facebook, you know, I know you said that social media was an issue for you, but maybe if
yeah,
your man knows that social media is, you're using it to make money, maybe that'll, sway him a little bit. And it doesn't even have to be you have friends on there. It could just be a group just
right.
about whatever you're selling. It doesn't have to be anything more than that. But ladies,
Yeah, a
I
lot of
am
people told me
sleepy.
that.
It's only 6:38, y'all.
Yes,
Soon as it
early
get dark,
where
I'm
you
ready to
are.
curl up and go.
I gotta put my child in the bathtub.
Good night,
All
ladies.
right,
I'm ready to crawl into my
girl.
bed. I got to go pick my child up from work in a few hours.
Thank you
All
for
right.
joining. Thank you for
All right,
joining.
you guys.
All right. Have a
Thank you
good
for
Everybody in
night.
the
having
God
me.
chat.
bless.
Lily, thank you for joining. MMG, thank you for joining. This conversation was really good.
Yes, we got some
Absolutely.
more.
Until
We,
next
co-
time.
we covered so many things. But everybody that's listening, thank you for joining. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I added MMG's link and also Lily's link. I also added Lily's Cash App. If anybody would like to donate to her, it is greatly appreciated.
Okay.
It is LOOMYM88 Lumi M88. So any
No, it's
donations
Luli,
are
girl.
so
It's
great. Any
Luli.
is what?
It's Luli. It's L
Oh,
Ly.
great. Thank you for telling me. I
I'm like,
think the
hold
first
on, she
time
calling Lumi.
I think the first time I did it right. I
Oh
bet
yeah. I'm like, who's she calling Lumi? I'm not
if
Lumi.
if I scroll up, I bet you I did it right the first time. Sorry guys. So it's LOLL. Let me take this off the damn screen. Let me see. Where's the first one I had? Maybe I did freaking do it wrong the first time. Let's
No,
see.
you did. It's right here at 8. You said to say Lumi.
Oh no, I did it right the first time.
You did?
Really? Yeah, see? It's on the screen now.
That's Yeah,
I did
yeah.
do it right the
So
first time.
sorry.
It's okay, Jackson. So if you would like to donate to Lily, please LOOLYM88 Luli M88. Any donations are greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being
Mommy,
here,
I have
and
a
be on the lookout because we're going to try to make this, God willing, time permitting, a weekly thing. So thank you guys. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you to my co-host for keeping it real always, keeping it honest. And like we
Always,
always,
girl.
like I always tell you, and like you always tell me, I'm glad we met each other. And it's
Exactly.
only up from here. It's only up from here.
For sure. I will talk to you outside of YouTube. All right, bye
All
everybody.
right.
Thank
Good
you
night,
for
Ronald.
having
Good night,
me.
Mel. B3, if you're still in the building. Maine, thank you for passing through. MMG, you're my girl. See you later. Bye.
Bye.